Welcome everybody to the Toivoan Trainwreck. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot or getting into a one-shot. We also have the waitlist has opened up a lot because we started a new Saturday evening campaign called the Rift Wardens. It is a lot of fun. Come hang out. They are a bunch of great role players. They're having a really good time. So come join us on Saturday evenings. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have the Toivoan Sky Map decoders. Go check these out over at gmrack.com. We sell and make these in-house. These are really, really cool. These are 42 codes for you guys to use in your games. We also have the Leslie's Angels blanket on the front page of gmrack.com. We have the clip contest going on right now with the Twiki pillow. So toss your clips and timestamps in the clip contest channel to be entered to win a prize at the end of the month. But let's go ahead and get you guys started because it's time to play some D&D. Oh, and do watch the YouTube channel stuff. We got some really cool things coming up. I'm excited to share with you guys. So look for that stuff real soon. Maybe as soon as tomorrow. Alrighty. So, here we go. And Ruzit's here. We will fix those avatars here in just a second. But you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you guys are out here in Nausea, where you guys have come after having rescued Saphira's soul from the edge of hell. You managed to defeat and thwart the machinations of a coven of succubi by taking her soul from its owner, and rejoining it with her body that you had kept in a bag of holding. After coming back to the material plane, you guys went to Slashmaw Port, where you guys left Ermenos with his fiancée, and now have come back home to Nausea, and unfortunately to the remains and burned out building known as Coin's Corn Stand. So, as you guys were attempting to clean up last week, after the firebombing of the place, the question becomes, what would you guys like to do today?
Good question.
Is everybody cool with my
So, were you saying that this goes over here, or like on that shelf up there, or because I mean it's made of glass, so either like do I put it down low so that it's harder, so it doesn't fall as far, or up high so it's harder to knock? Oh, almost dropped it.
What is it? What is it?
Put it
in
low
reference
so
to?
it's easy to get and clean because you need to clean it a lot.
Oh, we're cleaning up, ain't we?
I
Yes.
just mean if it's up high, it'll gather dust.
That was the glass jar of ticks, right?
Didn't check what was in the glass jar. I just saw it's on the ground and was like, oh.
Does it hiss or rattle when you shake it?
That's not the spit jar, right?
Ew, coin.
There's a spit jar.
Wait,
Coin says,
Those
hey, I
don't
didn't
belong
say it.
here.
It was him. He points to cash. He's like,
Oh,
man.
Here you go. How about you check what it is?
What's in it?
Coin, what is in this glass jar?
In a glass jar? Oh, that's my ecosystem.
It's a terrarium. Understood.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
it-
raising
it's-
the insects that go on the corn cob.
It's essentially a terrarium. In practice, it is, but Cash is just throwing random like trash in there and waiting for bugs to.
Oh,
It's really
no.
just a trash. It's really just a trash can. He's calling a terrarium.
I feel like this does not get enough bugs to supply
Right, so
this.
I should
venue.
put it on the ground so that he can put stuff into it then.
That makes
What-
sense.
It has to propagate first, and it's not propagating because the place got trashed.
I feel like it'd propagate more if the place got trashed now.
I'm about to propagate your face with my fist.
Ouch.
Not
so
inside.
scared.
We're
I mean,
still
if you need a
cleaning up in
proper
here.
gate, like we can hire like an ironmonger or something.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a solid suggestion.
Cash says, you have a lot of opinions for people who don't stick around long.
I mean, we are prepared to help with the bill, though.
I am.
Fair
Why
point.
don't we get like Oshin involved? Isn't he like the stonemason?
Yeah, I can help rebuild the inside here.
And booby trap it.
I don't know if he's the trap maker too, but maybe that's your job.
Where? Do
You
we
should
know
trap
where
the front
she-
door, and then I can charge people to disarm it. Like customers, normal customers.
Sounds like an easy way for no one to ever go in the store ever again.
I think
You ever
he's
play
just trying to
Roller
turn this
Coaster
into an escape
Tycoon
room.
and then just trap people on
Yeah.
the island so they can't leave?
Is that what he's planning?
I have the perfect amount of customers if no one leaves the park.
Listen, it's an experimental business model. You got to try things to make money. Coin asked Cash whether or not he's actually seen Pitney Bones since they were last here, which I believe would be. I think I know the answer, but Eric,
Sure.
would he have a particular?
He would not have
Thought on
seen
that?
her.
So then we don't even know where to find Eric.
Nor has he smelled her, for that record.
If I smelled her, I never would have left the place alone.
You think we should go repay her in kind?
Cash says, you kind of have to, because at this rate, if this place is trashed every time you guys come back, might have to start foreclosing. Coin says, can't have that.
I mean, it's not like you ever really cared about this place being profitable. I don't think it's probably made a profit at all for its entire duration so far.
Yes.
That's a good. What was the entry cost? I can't even remember. It was like 10 gold,
Yep.
10k gold or something.
He was.
So, very low probability it's made its money back.
Do you ask your doppelganger if he has made any money?
Cash says, well, we were in the green, but then all of this happened, and man, it doesn't reflect well, which is a shame because we were doing so well. Cash is going to do a deception check.
Understood.
Let's see if Coin's insight can beat it.
No, no, it can't.
Doesn't Coin
It's-
have great insight?
No, Cash is the goat.
Oh, that's fair.
He actually does have good insight. For the record, D&D Beyond, yeah, it was like lagging. So it would just be
Oh.
the 17.
You guys can blame Amazon's DNS issue for that.
Willing to blame pretty much everything on it at this point.
Absolutely.
You can kind of see through Cash's face, as if you even needed to really parse it. But it was in the red before this happened. Coin says nothing.
It's only red if you keep using the red marker for that one.
Yeah, if you draw the number, it's green, then you're always profiting. That's how it works.
You just need to get a better pen. That's the problem.
Is this true, Saphira?
Hey, and also, if you take the future profits you're expecting to get and like just take the present value of that, then you can tell your investors that you're actually worth this amount, and you can get more money from them.
Also, as long as we're making finance numbers, your original 10k gold should be spread out over the next 20 years. So you really only spent a very small fraction of that this year.
True. It's cumulative.
Wait, so did we ever find out how much he actually made?
I think we
I
did
mean-
actually.
I was like only half listening.
I don't know if we have an exact number. Like, as a player, I would assume it's like less than 1k gold, if even 500. But you never know. Maybe we got a whale in the town somewhere. Got the big spender.
We are in a coastal city. There,
That's true, yeah.
There are whales.
There's a literal whale that comes up. Cash is gonna say, well, you know, I might save even more money if we just leave some of this rubble. Like, we're wasting all this time when we should just be opening shop again.
Well, maybe you should do the math. You're like the guy running the day-to-day, so, you know, how much reduced income would you get from the fact that there's rubble everywhere versus the cost of just fixing the damn rubble?
It's really the cost of, like, how people perceive the business. But I think I could spin it. I mean, embrace it.
You gonna, like, do a rebrand? Like, rubble rousers?
Ooh.
Something, I don't know, there's probably some word with food related, probably should be a third word.
Ruzid, my entire brand is rebrand. I feel like Coin, haven't you given him philosophy lessons? I have. He fell asleep on like 2 of them.
I was tired.
What if one of the attractions at the, like, people come to eat the corn, but as they're here, there's like a real big, like, you know, maybe not like full-size Ruzid boy, but like one that you can punch and then like get a rating on how good your punch is.
Yeah, and then it punches back.
And then it punches back. Like, only if you're strong enough.
You gotta earn it.
And then all of the rubble is kind of just like the atmosphere for like, hey, this is like, I don't know, Ruzid Rexit.
Cobbling corn, maybe?
Hey, there you
Cobbling
go.
corn's not bad.
Wreck-It Ruzid, new movie from Disney.
There.
Cobbling corn's great, but then I gotta get into the shoemaking business, and I don't even wear shoes.
I didn't even think about that one.
But there's potential.
What about like cobbler? Cobblers in corn?
Yeah, you know what? I like that one. Put it on the recipe list. I can use the corn. I can use the corn to make the cobbler.
Wait, so who's saying this? Is it coin or cash?
If it relates to this business, it's cash.
Oh, okay.
Presumably.
So you're coming up with all the recipes, Cash? I thought you were getting directives from HQ, as in coin.
I am getting directives from HQ, and then he points at himself, and Coin goes, "That's cute, man. Very cute." But
They're
I
like
mean,
Are you
franchising
saying
rules?
you'll be making corn on the cobbler?
it's
Wait, that would be amazing. You should make that.
they both groan in unison.
The one who suggested it.
Did you ever hire a cook, Cash?
That's a good question. I mean, he must have at this point. I mean, he's doing food. I would think Cash says, yeah, but I don't like, I just pay him a different wage every day. It's almost like commission work. If I make it too steady, then they expect pay raises. There's like a guy down the road.
All right, so we need to protect the shop. We need to find what's her face and punch it in her face.
Kidney bones.
Yeah, let's break those bones. And we still need a ship. Just in case I forgot, I'll add that one.
So
to
we're
the
hiring
list.
adventurers? Is that the plan?
for the shop.
Yeah, shop defense.
Oh yeah, 100%.
How much are we willing to pay for those adventurers?
Without going further red? Will they take an IOU?
I mean,
Just give him
I mean,
shares. in the
Sunday one.
Why don't you just
Paid on
pay
the
them the way you pay
exposure.
me coin in experience?
Okay,
Like,
no,
if
we're
they-
not paying adventurers in experience. That is the lowest of the low. Just because we're level 20 does not mean we're stooping to that. If
Wait.
we're gonna hire actual adventurers to guard
Experience
our building,
is the most
it's an
valuable
unpaid
thing an
internship.
adventurer can get. I should know.
Hey, especially if they don't use milestone leveling.
There you go.
Looking straight.
It's way better.
My question is, can we afford to pay anybody competent enough to stand up to a Pitney Bones attack? If we just hire a bunch of first level adventurers to guard the shop, they're just gonna get liquefied by Pitney Bones.
Well,
On
we
November
stood up to
14th,
Pitney Bones
come
on
join
first
us on Friday
level.
morning.
Cash says, I think we go like we'll drop from a pool of like 500 gold to have people stand outside and guard it, and we'll up that to 700 if they hold the sign and spin it. while
Wait,
they're
so how much
outside.
gold per what? Per what time?
Well, we'll figure. I'll just write 500.
So just 500 gold, period. And we don't know how much we're actually like. So it's just that doesn't mean anything. Coin.
Until the
500
job
gold
is
per
done,
second,
obviously.
500 gold per
negotiate
minute,
an hour.
500 gold per second, 500 gold. Well, then it's not even setting a price at all. What's the goddamn point of saying I could say 10 billion gold every, I don't know, 10,000 years? Who cares?
Well, if they can't negotiate the hours, then that's not my problem. They get the 500, and then they're on
Okay, so you're
contract.
giving them 500 gold, and then like lump sum.
And if you pay them in advance, then they'll just work however long they feel like and then walk
Yeah.
out.
They're just gonna feel like working like 5 seconds and then leave. This is a horrible idea.
However, if you pay them in let them take a share whatever they can loot out to any enemies at the top. Then
What if we just
not
say
only do they get the
500 gold?
experience,
Upon completion of guarding the corn cob.
Coin
even
says,
then you never have to pay them.
Bryn, how expensive would it be to make either an illusion or a simulacrum of the corn cob stand? Just an entire second one right next to the original. And then that cuts down our odds of being destroyed by 50%.
Well, why would they only destroy one?
They probably just destroy both of them, no?
If I got hired to ransack a restaurant and I saw two identical restaurants right next to each other, I'd assume it was the same restaurant and just big, and I would torch both of them. I've never been
Because you're a
hired.
go-getter, Bren.
I've never been hired to torch a restaurant. I should probably not be saying this.
Out of curiosity, Bryn, where were you when this place was getting torched?
Out of context, this sounds
I
weird.
feel like this shows that Bryn is really dedicated and willing to go above and beyond for his contracts.
Yeah,
Well,
wow.
it's more like, what if it's Pitney Bones? Like, what if Pitney Bones does it herself and she's not getting paid and she just wants to cause you grief? Like, she would, first of all, she's probably smart enough. She'd leave the illusion one alone and then torch the real one, like, just to make a point.
Send a message.
Well, also, wouldn't the illusion like fail under inspection, so you'd be able to figure it out in like 30 seconds, probably? Like, if you're trying to torch
no.
the place, you're
That's
probably
a lot.
trying to actually damage it, right?
And,
Did the
and
guards in the
illusion-
city
yeah.
not
What
show
you
up
would
when
do
people
is-
start throwing bombs?
I mean,
Obviously, like, if you throw it and dash, maybe the guards don't find out. But if you just start throwing bombs around, did the guards not show up in this town?
you think the guards are gonna take down Pitney Bones?
That's when you hear
I
a
think-
familiar voice that you all are dreading.
So close.
Oh dear.
Hello, citizens. Such a horrible scene. The other Blue Cloaks told me that you had been firebombed.
And you guys
is-
did nothing about it. You guys
Well,
fucking suck.
we helped put out the fire, of course. We started the bucket brigade that allowed the fire to be extinguished. Finding the ruffians who performed the malicious act is taking some time.
Yeah, that's what I thought from you.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah, if
any
there's
leads?
anything.
We do! Actually, yes. They were all wearing black at night.
All.
Yes.
Okay,
How
actually,
many-
never mind. You're useful.
How
Continue.
many were
narrows it
there?
down.
We believe that there were 8.
8.
Eight.
That sounds like
That
a
seems.
band of adventurers.
It's so
It
excessive.
does sound like a band
That's
of
like
adventurers.
a lot of them, huh?
One thing we did find out is that one of them has backward legs, some kind of monstrous race. I'm not exactly
What?
sure what, but they said that they were that backward leg, like a dog or a chicken.
A digitigrade?
Yes, I only respect you because you speak competently.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that type of anatomy.
Where have you seen the anatomy of that type? Are you
In a certain book.
a book? Well, what book would that be?
Well, if I told you, that would be telling.
That's why I was asking.
Oh, looks
Is
like
this
you
why
have
you
to
came to
wonder.
my store to report with my crew? Why are you here?
Oh, we can go ahead and provide you with a grant for the repairs from Mayor Amer Shestina.
God damn it! I almost forgot that they were the mayor.
Cash's eyes light up. A grant, you say?
Of course! We can't have rundown buildings looking as horrible as this.
Cash, have you been applying to grants in your spare time?
Wait, are we getting government subsidies?
Apparently I have. And then he yanks it from his hand.
Yep, he has provided you with a voucher for 300 gold pieces.
Okay, I take everything I said back. You guys are awesome.
Do you remember when Pitney Bones first used adventurers to target us?
I don't, I'm afraid.
No, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was talking to Ruzin.
I remember incarcerating you for malicious deeds when you first arrived into the town.
We were not malicious.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, did you ever find out, just out of curiosity,
Those deeds.
What was that, Mr. Drowman?
did you ever actually find out what those malicious deeds were? Like, just curious. No
A disturbance of the
reason at
peace, grand theft of a horse. There was also the rolling of a cheese into the Blue Cloak Citadel.
all. Interesting.
It was quite a mess.
What if Pitney Bones is using the
One
same
cheese-
old
one
tactic to target
cheese.
us?
Wasn't the initial, like, I just remember Coin getting stabbed in his bucket. Was there an event prior to that?
Oh yes, far beyond, like, very first episode, you guys got incarcerated by this guy, and you guys went to jail to start the
Yeah,
adventure.
that's how we met. That was episode 1. Is we got beat up by the Wednesday or the whatever other campaign
The
it
Sunday
was.
group, yeah.
Yeah, we got beat up by another campaign, and
Yeah.
But it happened because Pitney Bones and Naturally framed us.
Indeed.
What if they're using the same tactics to come after us again?
What? So they're gonna get this guy to go after us? Yeah.
No,
he's
not this
he's
guy.
gonna
I
get
waved him
us.
off. I'm like, not
Are
him.
we actually sure this is Pitney Bones? There are other people that don't like us.
No, it's gotta be Pitney Bones, right?
We're pretty
This
sure.
is way too petty for to be
Also,
anybody.
people who don't like us wouldn't mess with us either.
And who else would send adventurers after us is what I'm saying.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't do evil deeds. You see, I'm here for the greater good of the town of Nausha. And
You're doing an
This
evil
would be
deed of
Brits.
making me listen to you
I'm
right now.
very sorry, sir, but your opinion is wrong.
Yeah, you know, I'll give him that. He's
Cash
pretty
looks at
assertive.
Coin and says, I agree with him. He gave me the grant.
Well,
I agree with this guy now.
I would
will say,
I would remain here for much longer to discuss and support your reestablishing and remodeling of this facility. However, my boots appear to have gotten dirty, and I do have other more important people to talk to. You'll have to
Wait
excuse
a
me.
second.
Yes.
Aren't you gonna make it a cobbler stand? A cobble, whatever? Coin, right?
We're gonna have both types of cobbler. We're
Apple
gonna
and
have-
peach. Yes, I understand.
We're gonna have shoes. We're gonna have pie. We're gonna have shoes filled with pie. Maybe the third cobbler no one knows about.
Well, it looks like this guy needs a cobbler, so that's why I'm bringing it up.
No,
goes,
my
"I
shoes are
agree,
quite
he does need
nice.
the boot."
You'll have. I'm sorry. You are quite distracting and disruptive. I understand why you are competent at some points, but otherwise, you'll have to excuse me. Pardon me. And he's going to dust off his greaves and leave.
I will say,
Yeah.
Coin, if somebody doesn't like us and wants to just irritate us and cost us money, a restaurant is just a really fat sitting target for them because it's not like
sign.
it's not like if they want to kill us, they have to find us and beat us in combat. If they want to sink our ship, they have to find us and find our ship. but a restaurant is just always going to be in the same place, and every time you rebuild it, it's much easier for them to vandalize it than it is for us to guard it and repair it.
Wonderful feedback, Bryn. I've got to 10,000 though. So,
Wait, so what if we just have a contingency spell that like teleports us to the restaurant whenever the alarm goes off? Just like, it'll be really annoying and disruptive.
It'll be really funny.
But what if we do that and Pitney Bones is right there, and then we just absolutely ruin her day?
That'd be practical, but it seems like she's doing proxy attacks.
So what? We can at least capture the people who are doing the proxy attacks and then find out how the hell they got sent there.
No, I'm on board. I agree. I think, if anything, it's the most probable lead to finding her.
Okay, but what if we found her and we're fighting her, and then we're suddenly teleported out mid-fight to come back here because someone else threw a rock through our window?
Well, we can just teleport back, right?
Then we'll definitely handle that person that threw a rock through the window.
Are we not going to put a contingency?
How about we, well, I got 2 ideas. First one, how about we, pretend that we're heading out somewhere, spread the rumors, let people in town get talking, so that once we repair it, Pitney Bones decides it's time to make another attack at it, and then we're lying in wait here, so we don't need to teleport, but we can still catch them in the act.
So we're just gonna sit here for weeks? That sounds so boring.
Yeah, Penny Bones can
how do you think I feel?
Penny Bones can just not show up.
Well, that's why you're the clone.
Okay, that is offensive. I actually am on board.
Then I got another idea.
What's the other idea?
Coin Speaking is gonna say, oh, go ahead.
So, we just do 250 gold worth of damage. And then the government, just make it look like it was 300 gold. So that Aimer gives us another grant. And just, we keep doing that, because they don't want our building looking like that.
So insurance fraud?
Says, oh, she knock over that brick we cleaned up. That pile.
It ain't fraud if they're doing it voluntarily.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it still is fraud. So fuck Aimer, so I'm kind of down.
I think we should...
Love the idea. I feel like we could generate 50 gold through much faster means. Personally, but I like the ingenuity.
You took the mayorship that I should have had, so if she'd steal 50 gold at a time from the coffers, I'm kind of down.
That gives me Cash Speaking says, that gives me an excuse to not clean up, so let's do it. Coin says, I actually do think it's a good idea. If she's gonna keep attacking this place, we need to find her. Why not just use this place as a honeypot? Give Cash, I don't know. Cash, could you, you couldn't even get an Ion Stone, though. Cash says, I could have it, I just can't use it. I want one, actually.
Could you not make a contingency where Cash could do a certain thing that would cause the contingency to happen, and then, we appear?
They both say probably.
I don't know how the magic works. I just was thinking, that's probably something we can do, right?
Coin says, I think we specifically should leave here, but give Cash a means of either contacting us or hitting, a figurative button to just teleport us all at once, like you guys were saying. And then there's our lead.
Sending stones. Also, what if we made this into part rage room, part corn stand? So that way you don't really need to clean up. Everything being destroyed is kind of part of the vibe.
Cash says, love the idea, but we're swinging really wide with the cobbler and the cobbling and the rage room and the corn and the maps. And I was already doing 3 things, to be honest.
I can
use a rage room.
You just said you were bored.
The Sending Stone's a great idea. It's much cheaper than some contingency only goes up to 6th level spells, I think. And so a full teleport for the party at level, that would require some magical creativity and would probably be really expensive. But if we just give Cash a Sending Stone and he can just contact us, and we can quickly teleport back and see what's going on. Like, that's super cheap and almost as reliable.
They both say, "Let's do it."
Ren, do you think we can get a record of any quests that were picked up and completed around the time that this place was attacked?
Oh, like if we try and find out if somebody paid someone to do this. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth asking around. We're pretty well respected in the city. We could ask the. I mean, the consortium probably wouldn't hire anyone outright. Like we're on good terms with them, and several of us are full members. So it's unlikely they were the source. But I don't know. Maybe they don't monitor if. Maybe it was just up on a board for an hour and somebody took it. I don't know. Let's. It's worth asking around. We could go to the consortium and just ask for leads, or if, yep, that's as good a place as any to start, I think.
I'd support that.
I'm waiting to see if Cobbler goes on that sign.
Yeah, sorry, I want to yes and what is being said, but I'm also drawing the sign. Come on, we're having this conversation now. I cannot meaningfully imply that they've added Cobbler to this sign. I totally can't do that. No, I think about it. During this conversation, Cash made an additional smaller sign that just says Cobbler, and he has tacked it on to the bottom of this sign.
Like Cobbler wanted because you don't have one yet?
Yeah, Cobbler wanted.
Whichever type shows up.
Wait, and Rage Room, right?
We're gonna workshop that one.
It doesn't have enough C's in it is the problem.
What if we had a Rage Room for dragons? That sounds awesome.
You could do Rage Cage. That's got a C.
Oh,
We will need to make it look like a cage inside.
that's real.
For dragons to rage, and it's called Estrella.
Well, we have the Rage Mage in our party. Could we use the Rage Mage to advertise the Rage Cage?
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
That was some pretty
Called
sagely advice.
Punch the sign.
Yeah, if
Did you
had
just say
to
you
put out
punched the
leaflets,
sign?
It would be the Rage Page.
Yeah.
Like a dent.
Yeah, there's now like a hoof-shaped dent in it. That's the rage part.
Well, if we're headed to the consortium, we might be able to put up our own wanted sign for well, I don't know if protection is what we need so much as just like cleanup.
So we're not going to pay them to actually defend the place. We're just going to pay them to keep rebuilding the place over and over again.
Well, we're going to defend the place for sure. I'd be so disappointed if someone got Pitney Bones before us.
So how's the contract going to work then? It's like, if it gets destroyed, then you have to come over and clean it up every now and then?
No, I mean like right now it's destroyed. Come clean it up so that Cash can reopen and start selling cobblers maybe.
Oh, okay. So just a one-off. So, but how are we gonna handle the actually defending the place? Like, what is the plan for us? Are we gonna just teleport in out of nowhere, or?
I like that plan a lot. I think it has a nice surprise element that would make Pitney's Bones face look like this, and I really like that idea.
Okay. Any magic, wizard people in here able to come up with an idea about how to actually make that happen? Because I got spells, but not spells like that.
You're asking about the contingency teleport?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about the sending stones.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, that could work too.
A sending stone between Cash and Oshin, I think, makes us instant Pitney Bones hammer.
Well, there's the chance that like Cash gets incapacitated before he can call for help.
He's based off a coin. There's no chance.
I mean, Pitney Bones could do some pretty nasty things, no?
I don't even think she is willing to do it herself. She's sending people to start some stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. It could be like a Pitney Bones psychic artillery strike and like knock you out temporarily right before all the goons come in and beat him up.
Listen, the last time she just sent some kids with Molotov cocktails. I don't think she's bringing out the whole artillery for me.
I don't know. I just remember seeing you get like psychically stunned over and over again for like many seconds, and I'm just kind of worried that might happen to Cash.
Cash says, that happened? Coin goes, I don't want to talk about it.
It was rough. Let that be said.
Coin and Cash are both at this point like undoing a majority of the cleanup the party has spent doing over the past like 10 hours. Like they're just kicking over piles of bricks.
Having fun?
It feels right. You know, embrace the change, I say.
This like a rage room demo or something?
Yeah, we're gonna leave just bricks and stones around, and you can just pick them up and throw them wherever you want.
'Cause I don't think that's what the grant was for.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter what the grant is for as long as we keep getting it.
The grant was for bringing my business back, and I think this idea is gonna bring it back.
All right.
Did you get what? Did he attach a letter saying that it had any restrictions on it?
Cash
I
looks at
just
the
kind of
back.
gave it, right?
Cash looks at the back of the grant.
Therefore, he can do whatever you want with it.
It's like, I don't see any stipulations.
So I guess the real pivot for the business is that you've pivoted to siphoning off money from the city as your main source of revenue, and actually all of these other stuff just like doesn't actually matter. It's just a front.
That income is secondary to the business model itself.
Okay, so we do still plan to make money off of the actual business.
Cash says, when was that not the point of the place?
I just assumed that this whole thing is not very profitable, so like you just found an actual revenue stream, which is stealing money from the city.
Nothing profitable starts off profitable.
Oh, so you got like a growth mindset.
I have an investment mindset. He
Oh.
kicks over another brick.
I think that's also known as a gambler's mindset.
Maybe.
Coin gamble.
Well, it's been established that at one
Yeah,
point
you
you
did
do.
gamble.
Quite often. All right.
But yeah, out of character, I do. Obviously, if there are other points of business to track down, more than happy to go down that. But I legitimately think we're trying to find Pitney Bones. We should honeypot it, which almost means we should try to find busy work as a cover to make this place seem unguarded.
Cool. So do you guys want to go and get some busy work?
Yeah,
Awesome.
and some information and a sending stone and a
And a
new
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
Like, high five.
So as you guys go out to go get some busy work, you guys will come past a quest board. It's out in the middle of town, as opposed to in the Longstriders Consortium. It says Aimer's Assignments. This has been a
We're doing stuff for Aimer? Oh my god.
What's the range of
Framing.
assignments, like low end to high end? What's he got in here?
as you look at the various little sheets that are on there are a couple bounties that are very big, like to the tune of 40 gold. And then there are some minor jobs, like courier gigs and deliveries that pay between 5 silver and 10.
The deliveries are like around the city,
Yep, just around the city.
and the bounties are for, like, does it say what kind of, like, are they criminals that did?
Tati, are we gonna accept a 40 gold bounty?
No, I just want to see what type of thing he's interested in here.
Bail
I'm trying to
jumpers,
figure out.
general information about various ships. There's requests for a certain kind of beignet called a man-catcher beignet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He feels like a real mayor, guys.
So, do you guys want to take some of these, based off of Sason's input, nearly profitless jobs?
It's almost less than profitable because if we like spend a single health potion or any
Exactly,
resource,
yeah.
we're officially not making money.
We could probably go, or some of us at least, go to like temples and charge more just to heal people.
I think Saizen's thought process that profit only comes in the form of gold is inherently wrong, and you should fix that.
But, well, I just think there's better things we could also do with our time in terms of helping people. Let's at least check with the consortium.
In terms of helping people, all of these people on the board clearly need help.
That person wants a man-eater bun. I don't think we need to help them.
That might be a great bun. Like, what if it's the best beignet you've ever had in your life? You want to risk passing that up because it only pays a couple silver?
I mean, if I can help someone else from like bodily harm or danger or something, yeah, in a heartbeat. That seems like an easy choice.
You see that there's an assignment for live-in nanny and caretaker for the elderly.
I mean, that's better, but I do still think we have better uses for our talents.
It pays 2 gold a day.
It's still not about the money.
Really nice lady.
No, it's just it can be really difficult being a live-in nanny. They might need a lot of help. Yeah, it can be pretty high-end work.
Yeah, if only you were like a level 20 healer, really strong, had an amazing constitution.
I can't
mental
feel old age.
And no one's asking
I
you.
don't have late-on dementia.
I mean, you got a wish spell, right?
Yeah, that's true. You do have a wish spell. You kind of do have what you just
Something
said.
bad probably will happen if you try to do that, but you could do it.
Technically, I could. There are a lot of things I could use that on. Yeah, there are other people here who can cast that. Why don't we ever have them try and use these things?
Because it's funnier if you do it.
Because like, why would you do that? Like, if you cast a wish spell for something that isn't just another spell, then like it kind of can be really dangerous. So, you should do that, not me.
I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But also, I feel like any situation I use this is probably going to be a risk on all of us if we're all around there, because it could blow up. Speaking of, I will talk to Leslie about it.
Also, worse that could happen.
Yeah.
Does someone have the gem that she was in? Let's pull that out and have Saphira look at it for a minute. Let's
Wait
talk
a
about what's the
second.
worst that could happen.
Okay,
Oh, did we
well,
keep Saphira's
what's
gem?
also worse
Where
that
is
could-
that?
Okay, well, to be fair, Saphira's
always did,
disappearance
I
didn't even
mean,
have to
that-
do with a wish.
No, but it was definitely a worst case scenario.
Okay, how about this? There's the worst thing that could happen if I do it, but there's also the worst that could happen if you do it, which, I mean, granted, could mean blowing up an entire town. But apart from that,
One
that's the worst that could
time.
happen
At
if
one
you-
time.
Wait, so what's the
We
difference
fixed
between
it.
you casting the wish and him casting the wish?
Exactly, we fixed it.
Intention?
Well, just like, casting a wish and not knowing what is actually going to happen. I don't know how either you saying it or Saphira saying it's going to really change anything. It's just going to be bad either way.
I just personally believe on a very deep level that if Saphira used it, it would be worse.
I feel like maybe like Saphira
Yeah,
being
I
so
don't know if
chaotic
I
kind of
can find out.
counteracts the chaos of the wish, maybe.
Do any of these
Look,
runner jobs need to go like happen by the docks?
Yes.
I would like to.
There's a job for loading things onto ships.
Oh, like lift a heavy thing. Well,
I can do that.
So, and there's also bounties for people, right?
Yes.
So we can help. So think about this. We can help people. We can make sure that they get out from whatever these bounties are, load them on the ships, and then they can escape wherever they need to go.
What if we all just pick a bounty that attracts us most and we split up?
yes, and then decide, and whoever finishes their task first and comes back wins.
7 times the
I like
profit
that.
too.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Fantastic.
7 times 10. That's like 70 gold, guys.
I am going to go grab a job that looks like it will take me to new and interesting people to meet and greet, and maybe carry a message from here to there.
Okay.
I'll go help load ships at the dock.
Awesome.
Who's gonna help with Oshin?
Coin's gonna take a.
That's 2 people on 1 task. That's cheating.
But I want to meet with
Well, coin and
Oshin.
cash get 2 on 1. Coin and cash get 2 on 1. It's fair.
Okay, so that's true. Coin's gonna do.
I love how flustered and then that's true. That was great.
So Coin is going to do like parcel work. He's gonna do like intertown deliveries. But I want to go ahead and ask: did we establish if we gave Cash like a sending stone or anything?
Yeah.
We don't have one yet.
Because if we haven't, we're doing busy work for no reason right now.
No, all right. One of the advantages to doing busy work is that you get to go throughout the town and get some information on what's been going around. So when the guys go down to the docks, they can maybe get some information on ships. And when we go and meet people in the city, we can maybe get some information on who's been doing like quests,
I do.
you know, off the board.
I think Bryn did say that he wanted to go and get the sending stone, but then he sent in Discord that he was driving home from work and going to be AFK.
So
I feel like
we're gonna send him to go
could
get
we
the
say that-
thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I was going to ask if we can have Bryn go do
yeah, I
that.
feel like we should give them the sending stone ASAP. Like, what if they attack right now while we haven't given them the sending stone yet, but we're away?
I think it makes sense for Bryn as a character, anyways.
Yes.
If it's something he can do within the hour or within the day, then yeah, that's what
Absolutely.
he's
Yeah.
doing right now.
Cool. So he will spend 2,000 gold on sending stones.
He was selling
We-
some stuff today too, so I think he
Yeah,
came away okay.
indeed.
It's a lot, but it's honestly worth the investment if it catches us a lead.
Yeah.
The secondary problem is we're splitting the party 7 ways, and so we cannot all teleport together. But that's a totally different problem. Coin's gonna
It's
run off
within
to
the
find this
city.
parcel
We're
work.
All right.
Also, can he sending stone to 7 people at once?
Oh, would oh, I guess we didn't ask for the telepathic bond before we
No.
went to get the sending stone.
Nope.
Well, hold on. My brain is doing all the things that Walker would normally do as Bryn right now. So I think it's fair to
Your
say
headache?
that either if Bryn is probably at the board now before he gets the sending stone, and he's saying these things like, "Hold on, before we all split up, I will cast telepathic bond." And there's still the issue of us all getting back, but I'm going to assume you're all fast enough to get back on your own.
What is he wearing
Okay.
today, Coin, since your role playing is Bridge of Flower?
That's my responsibility now? Saying 4 words is the guy?
Well,
He's
he at
wearing,
least
he's
needed
wearing
to
a
wear the.
button-up collar. I don't know.
He did have to put the apron over his nice clothes because we were cleaning up just earlier.
Yeah,
That's valid. Cool.
he's in Nausea. I don't know if it's cold this time of year, but I think he's laying low.
Cool. Nothing too fabulous. Understood.
Especially because he knows that he is a target of Hidden Bones. He's probably
Sure.
trying to blend in more.
Of course. Cool. So he goes ahead and purchases the sending stones. Who's going to keep the other one? He obviously gives one to Cash.
Bryn has message, so probably Bryn. Right?
Does he have
Hey,
sending?
and Bryn's pretty irresponsible, so he should probably have
Or
that.
sending, yeah.
Well, also he knows
Yeah,
how
that
to
makes
cast
sense.
teleport. So like, if he gets it and it's like teleport now, then he just teleports us and we just leave.
Yeah, if we're nearby.
Cool.
But yeah, I think whatever activities all of you are doing, sometimes you'll just look up at the rooftops and you'll see just a gray blur just like whooshing past.
Cool. All right. So, Tati,
Yes.
you have a missing delivery. A baker's shipment of rare spices never arrived. You need to track down the courier who may have been waylaid or attempted to sell the goods elsewhere. Can I get an investigation check from you?
Investigate the shit out of this. Where are those spices?
As we montage Tati going up and down alleys looking for spices,
Woohoo! Wow.
with a 27, because this group doesn't fail on natural ones on skill checks, you'll find the waylaid individual who has been knocked unconscious by a band of ruffians. He's currently rubbing his noggin, but you have scared the ruffians off before they were able to take the shipment.
Yeah. How's this guy doing?
He's got a big knot on the forehead, and there's a large sap off to the side. Leather thing with shot in it so that it hits hard.
Not his, the one that he was hit with.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll help him up and help him get his spices back together.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thanks.
I'm Tati. What's your name?
Frederick. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Frederick.
Thank you
I'm
for running
here
them off.
No worries. I'm here on behalf of Spices Emporium. They were looking for your shipment.
Yeah, I work for them, and I was trying to get the shipment to Akatea, and I kind of took a wrong turn.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure. With the 17, this guy is lying. The shipment was supposed to be there 2 days ago. It's across town. What took this guy 2 days?
Did you get held up?
Yes.
I look at his wrists, like I hold his hand as I pull him up and look at his wrists for like bindings.
There are no binding
Marks of-
no binding
No.
marks, nothing like that. Oh.
You know, if you were trying to do something else, that would make perfect sense. If you were trying to have a bit of fun on the side, do you need help?
No thanks. I appreciate it. I'll make sure these get delivered. You want to come with me?
What about your head though?
Oh, I'll go to the hospital after this.
They won't come back?
Not with you here. They're afraid of pretty ladies.
I've seen that case before, but
By the way, are you single?
yeah, I can walk you to the Emporium, but
You
if
want
they're
not
gonna
to be
come
single?
back after I leave, I mean, your ears are a little short.
Oh. You dig long ears. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying I can walk you to the Emporium, but
Yeah.
after I leave, if those guys come back, you might have to deal with them again.
I'll make sure to get protection next time. Thank you, though.
Next time. All right, I'll heave up this case of spices
Okay.
and chat with him all the way back.
Awesome. Cool. Ruzid, did you pick up a job from the board, or did you go join Oshin at the docks?
I'm with Oshin.
Okay, you're
I picked up
with
the
Oshin.
same job.
Coin, did you pick up a job off the board?
Yeah.
Cool. The tavern owner of the Shattered Jackal, Kanan Bloodtooth, has asked you to clean out the rats in his cellar.
Am I allowed to choose the one I take off the board?
Do you not want to take that one? Okay. There's a mystery about the lighthouse. Light went out last night, and there was no indication as to why.
That actually does sound intriguing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that one pays 4 gold. Let's roll your investigation check as you go to the lighthouse to check it out.
Investigation. 19.
With the 19, you get there and there's a large bat that has decided to make the light itself its home and is currently cuddled around it. It's sleeping on the light, blocking the light from reaching outwards.
You chose a terrible place to a bat in a lighthouse.
As you
But
come
know
in,
what?
it turns and its head rotates 180 degrees to face you and hisses. It's about to pounce at you. Please roll for initiative.
16. I didn't have a token, but it's
Okay,
16.
all good. There's no token to be had here. This is theater of the mind. So, the bat's initiative here. There we go. It's also a 16. Please re-roll.
What the hell?
You beat a 9.
23.
Okay, you get to go first as this thing turns to face you. Its long
Point.
fangs bared in a horrible display of aggression.
Coin holds one hand forward and beckons it to come at him.
Okay, is this an intimidation, an animal handling? What are we doing?
A persuasion for the bat to attack him.
All right,
It's
cool. Awesome. So the bat flies at you.
Clearly a held action at least, Coin.
Coin uses deflect missile.
Bat is not a missile. A 16 will
excuse
not
me.
pierce you.
Is it or is it not a thing flying at me through the air?
It is an animal. It is a creature. It is not a missile.
I
Unfortunately,
know.
this is not a baseball bat flying at you. This is a bat flying at
I
you.
would genuinely wager an argument as to what is the difference between a static object and a dynamic object flying at you in the air.
Okay, you will deflect missile. You have deflected bat. Just this
The
time,
impulse
sir.
Throw the bat back at the light.
All right, what do you do with this bat as you deflect it away?
I would like to non-lethally deflect it into a glass window.
Okay.
Oh no.
Actually, no, it's Coin. He's a monk. There's presuming there is an open window. He's trying to deflect it out an open window.
Okay, cool. Let's roll your unarmed strike just to throw it out the window. Don't roll a natural 1.
Non-lethal.
Yep, out it goes. It clangs against the window shifts open, and the bat flies away. You've solved the mystery
All right.
of the dark lighthouse.
And I got to deflect missile. This is good.
Do you close the window?
Ships are safe again.
He's gonna hop out of it, and he's gonna close it with his back foot as he, after actually like fixing the light, he's gonna hop out, kick it closed,
Very well. Cool.
and then plummet 150 feet.
As you come out of the window, you'll see that there is a rope attached to the guardrail on the outside of the lighthouse here, and it has been cut off about 3 feet down.
Peculiar.
Looks like someone tried to escape from this, and then later someone came by and cut the rope.
It makes note mentally.
For the record, this is just me establishing lore that happened about 3 years ago, and I had to check mark in a different campaign.
That was the vibe I got, but it didn't seem like something to
This rope
follow up
is
on.
3 years old.
The rope is 3 years old, and it is so hard of a knot that it cannot be undone without cutting it.
Oh no.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. All right. So you managed to get paid 4 gold. Tati did
adding that.
the spice job. Oshin's helping at the dock. Sayson, are you going to pick a job off the board?
No.
No?
I'm gonna go to the Launchpad Consortium and speak with Leslie about mass resurrections, and then after that, probably go somewhere where I can just heal people. I assume somewhere out here there's a hospital or something.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and shift over to Sason visiting the Longstriders Consortium. Specifically, Leslie's office. Cool. Let's go to Leslie's office here. Here we go.
To be clear, I love all the mini jobs. Casey's just not focused on that right now.
I understand. Doing mini jobs sometimes is able to just do that, gloss over the fact that, yes, we montaged a day of people going and doing odd jobs. It's fun. We don't have
It's
to...
also such a real, like, wow, you're a level 20 party. All of these level 1 missions now mean nothing to you.
Funny perspective, yeah.
It is, but at the same time, not everything is a level 20 adventure. Sometimes you got to go and save a cat, which was going to be the one that you were going to be in charge of.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Cat in a tree. All right. So as you come down the hall to Leslie's office, she is in the office. Hello. I was about to leave.
Oh, do you have a moment, or I could come back later?
I have a moment. My daughter is waiting for me.
I didn't even know you had a daughter, to be entirely honest, but...
We are normally estranged, but she needed some help with something. So, and she continues to pack a couple of small pouches and a very beautiful backpack made of leather.
I'll try to be quick about it then.
Of course.
I know in the past I mentioned just kind of, in passing, that I was interested in learning about mass resurrections, and just to be entirely blunt and up front, I have access to the wish spell for one time only.
Interesting.
And I intend to use it to try to bring a fair number of people back. I was wondering if you had any expertise or any advice for something like that.
She puts the backpack on the floor behind the desk and then sits down. I have never resurrected anyone.
Oh.
But I have seen it done. It's a taxing process, and not always guaranteed. The longer a soul's been gone in MKL's embrace or in the afterlife, whichever it may be, the less likely they are to return. Who are you looking to resurrect?
Quite frankly, I'm trying to bring back an entire village. Maybe close to 100 people.
She blinks at you and sits back in the chair. That's very ambitious. And that may be worth a wish. That's a very noble goal. I'm not sure how it would play out.
You seem doubtful that it'll work.
I don't put a lot of faith in wishes. A djinn once offered me 3. And the wish that I did cast was that he had never offered me the wishes. And because of that, I am fine not participating. So, I can't give you good advice on this. However, I have heard of, not seen, but heard of wishes proving very beneficial to the realms of Toivoa and to the Longstriders Consortium. I am just not willing to risk it. You see, I like sure things. Unpredictability is not something that I favor.
Makes sense. It's a high risk, high reward type strategy.
It's a high risk, potentially high reward. Remember, risk does not necessarily mean reward.
No, but I'm sure we can imagine a best case scenario where
Indeed.
it turns out it's the way I intended, if not. Yeah, it depends on what you define a reward as, I suppose.
I am not truly a fan of imagination. I like things that are true or false. I believe that you should know what you are expecting and either expect to be disappointed or not. You've come to me asking for my advice. My advice, Cecil, is twofold. Personally, if I were in your shoes, I would never use this wish. However, you are not me, and you have different considerations. I do not know the people in this village, nor do I honestly care at the moment. You have an emotional attachment to them, and if you are considering attempting this, you must ask yourself one very simple question. And she leans forward, placing her hands on the desk, very serious. If you do not choose to use this wish in this way, will you regret it? Will you regret the not knowing? That's what you have to ask yourself. And that's what you've come to me to bring to the surface. Will you regret not casting the wish for what you think is right?
Thank you. That's not the advice I came here looking for, but advice I think I needed all the same.
I try to provide what people need, not what they want.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Please, good luck with your daughter. I'm sure we'll see you again soon, especially because it seems like we might be in town for a little while.
Really? I likely won't be in town for quite some time. I'm leaving today, and if you happen to see a yellow dragonborn in town, do tell him that I've got my eye on him.
Is this a specific yellow dragonborn?
There's only one that matters.
Tyro?
Indeed.
Yeah, it tends to be.
Do be careful with him. He has a frail ego, but he is more important than he knows.
He's always been a good enough guy, if, fun to mess around with.
Fun would be an understatement. And for the first time in a very long time, her eyes at the corners smile just a little bit. Her lips don't move, but she's got a bit of amusement in her eyes. Farewell, Sason. I hope to see you in the coming weeks or months.
Good luck with your travels, and I have no doubt we'll cross paths again. The world's not too large at this point.
The world is getting larger, Sason. Be careful what you wish for.
I'll head out.
All right. Cool. You head down the hall, and down the hall, and what happened there? Yay! There we go. Down the hall, and downstairs, and then out into the town. Awesome. And we're getting some background chatter from whoever's in the background at your place, Jason.
Sorry about that. My sound's been weird today.
All good. Sounds like they're having dinner or something. Sounds pleasant. All right. So, as you guys manage to do your side gigs, etc., Bryn has delivered the sending stone to Cash, who I presume, Coin, is he still at the corncob stand?
Ash would be, yeah.
Okay.
I don't see. I mean, it's kind of essential he be there.
Of course.
the longevity of that goal. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. You will receive no reports of anything untoward happening. However, Cash will test the sending stones by reporting on a variety of very mundane annoyances.
Hey, Bryn. I just ran out of like ink on like 3 different quills. If you could pick some up, that'd be great. Hey, what kind of mulch do you think would go well in my terrarium?
I have a question on that one. On the first one there. How do you run out of ink on 3 different quills?
Well, you write with them enough, they go dry. And then you run out of ink from the actual ink.
Okay.
Listen, these things are stubs, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
You ran out of nibs and ink.
Understood.
I thought that was implied.
Okay, sure.
The feathers are getting kind of ratty looking too. they should go in the terrarium.
The terrarium thing. Understood. Cool.
Good idea.
So, Ruzin, Oshin on the docks. Can I get your athletics checks, please?
Yep. Athletics.
While you guys are doing that, Bryn is... Uh-oh. Ruzin, would you like to use your inspiration? No, you got an 18. We don't need to worry about
an
it.
inspiration.
According to this, everyone has inspiration at the moment, so you may have missed it.
Oh,
Everyone
sure,
should
I'll
have
use inspiration. Why not?
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So you guys are down at the docks and doing a ton of heavy lifting. You guys will listen to a variety of reports of ships that have come in and out and a variety of parties that have been going on shore. And there's a couple of groups of people who have come into town lately and have been talking to Samara down in the seedy underbelly of Nausha. The crime lord lady?
Yeah.
They've been dealing with her. Maybe a lead, maybe not.
We're just kind of gonna be like chatting with other sailors about like the ships that are in port, like if any of the if there's any ships that are for sale in the port.
Would there be ships for sale? There would be one ship for sale, and it is not a great ship, but it is more of a sloop. It's a small ship. It's pretty fast looking, but it's older. Yes, way back there.
At least 4 ships per. I count at least 4 ships for sale in this picture alone.
Yeah,
They're
that
not
ship won't be
for
big enough
sale.
for me.
They have sails. That's a big difference. Nice try, Saphira.
I don't think
They
I'd
all
fit on
look
that
like
ship
those,
very
though.
well.
Yeah, we might have to stay in the market for something bigger.
Yeah. Pretty sure
While
I'd tip
down
over.
here, I want to ask around just other people that are taking a job like us to upload ships.
Sure.
And
The dock workers?
anybody hear anything about the I guess I don't know if I would call it a break-in, but like the core cop getting ransacked.
Oh yeah, that was a great place. Too bad it burned down. You see, they had all these very nice toppings on their corn. They had salt and butter. One of them was ketchup. That was really nice. There's sriracha mayo that went with the deep fried corn. That was good stuff too. Yeah, deep fried corn, really good. But yeah, shame the place burned down. Word is that the very next day a ship left port. Blue Cloaks never even figured out who it was. But if I saw them, I'd burn their ship to the waterline. Really like that Cash guy. Super nice. Knows how to treat customers so that they keep coming back.
Huh, looks like it's got rave reviews. Huh.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, you got the corn, the fried corn, the boiled corn, the steamed corn, the sweet corn, the cream corn. It's a great corn place.
I guess I gotta stop by sometime, huh?
Yeah. My recommendation is deep fried corn with bacon. That's good stuff.
Oh, I could use that.
See, he made a deal with that guy Gwal, that orc that was around. Supposedly he now works in the kitchen over the corn stand.
Little. You know Gual's fine with it too.
I know he is, and I know the player is fine with it too.
Really two polar opposites of character personality.
Absolutely, and that's why it would work.
Like the bacon on the corn's great, but it just magically disappears halfway into the meal.
It's calorie-free bacon bits.
Just vanishes.
All right. So you got a couple of leads. Anything else you want to know here at the Doxosheen or Ruzid?
I think we're good.
I don't think so. Not yet. I would wait. And just let everybody else know what I heard.
Okay. Cool. So you guys can reconvene at the corn stand.
Hey, good news, Cash. We got
What?
rave reviews.
Oh, I knew that.
The sailors love you.
Always happy to hear it. Never doubted it.
They were pissed that the place got like ransacked. They were like, "Yeah, if I find the person who did it, I'm gonna." And they own a ship. I'm burning it down.
Well, it's good to know we still got some hitters out there. Cash is sitting at a desk testing out quills.
Cool. The 1 silver worth of quills that you bought, there's 10 of them on there. They're decent.
Who's
Have a
feathers?
bird.
What kind of bird? They appear to be an Australian mall.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
Death Talon's been up to no good.
It's plucking feathers from somebody.
Well, Cash says, like, haven't heard anything of Pitney Bones thus far. It may be a while. It doesn't seem like she's attacking on, like, a routine. Coin is gonna return back from his work. He'll confer with everybody, hear the updates, and then he'll ask Cash, like, the last time, I guess we don't know when the first time you were attacked, but what time of day was it when this place got ransacked?
It was at night. So however you want to expound on that.
Interesting. Just making a mental note, not necessarily acting on it.
All good?
Hey,
It
Bryn,
stands to reason, yeah.
I did a job for the spice sellers today, and look, they had some spices from the Underdark.
Ooh, fantastic. What? Out of curiosity, how hard was the job and what was the pay?
I had to find I had to find a missing courier who was supposed to have brought a box of spices. He didn't deliver them, and instead I found him in an alley getting hit over the head.
Oh,
He didn't want to
that's
tell me why. But he did deliver the spices in the end, and he said that he would get protection next time. So I guess it's
Interesting.
more dangerous in this city than
Well,
It
not
looks like-
everybody can walk through walls or move stuff with their mind. It's we're pretty lucky to be as skilled as we are.
In my
I imagine
defense, very few people have wanted to hit me over the head, actually. Like, I make friends, man.
did you? I imagine that took you all of about 20 minutes.
No, I had to go all over the city to find him. I think I came in after Coin did. And I think he went practically out of town.
Well, that makes it more impressive, I suppose. So, the spices from the Underdark, are those... They were delivered to their
No, it's just
rightful recipient?
when I got back to the Spice Emporium, I asked them for like the most exotic spices that they have because I thought
Ah,
you might want to cook something, and they this is what they gave me. Well, I
I
paid
would
for them
be-
obviously, but
I'd definitely be curious to try them if you're willing to share. I
I got them
I've
for you,
never-
Brent. Sorry, that's
Oh.
what I.
Oh, I thought you were just showing them off. That's
No, I was hoping you would cook with them.
I didn't want to assume that you weren't saving them for a special occasion of sorts, but yeah, the Underdark is a curious place. Supposedly my ancestors are from there. I wouldn't know. I've never actually been, but yes, I'd be curious what kind of plant life grows down there and what it tastes like. So yes, I would be happy to cook for the team if
Pass over a pouch.
Bryn, I've sent
Bryn
your
will
message
take
in
it.
Discord for you.
Appreciate it. Bryn will much appreciate it. Bryn will immediately head inside. I assume this is at the corn cob stand. Bryn
Yes.
will immediately head into the kitchen, and
There's an orc
and we'll
sitting
start-
there as you walk in. An orc.
someone you might recognize as a customer or a stranger.
He's a vendor you've seen in the streets before selling pork.
Ooh,
Maybe worth noting he's a half orc. He's a
Yes.
older gentleman, pretty thin for an orc, you know. I would imagine he's like almost like brooming, in the back room. It's like, welcome in, Cassius. You don't
Bryn will politely
actively.
tip his hat, but otherwise not engage unless it looks like the person wants something from him.
Conversation.
Conversation. Bryn will. Bryn
Yeah.
will want. Although Bryn is not an invested. Bryn does not have an immediate financial interest in the restaurant, but he still wants his friend's enterprise to be successful. So if it looks like the guy wants to talk, Bryn will just stop by and just greet him and ask how's it going.
Going quite good. I'm not usually one to work with other vendors, but it's been quite interesting. They have great products here.
I see. Are you? Do you have a business relationship with Mr. Coin?
You could say that. Bobber, get out of the bricks, please. That is dangerous.
There's like a little boar running around in the front area.
A boar, like a piglet or a
Yeah, you will recognize this as I guess, spirit companion. For reference, Squall is a druid. I haven't played him in like 5 years. I don't entirely remember the mechanics of his kit, but he has like a spirit companion, which is a boar.
No, that's fine. But Bryn's mind immediately goes to like health and safety violations, and
That's
because having
not
a
it.
live pig running around in your restaurant feels like a really good way to get your restaurant shut down.
Never mind
But it-
the brick rubble that he's running over.
Not an issue too. Bigger problems to deal with than the food compliance. Now, Gual will tell you that he has spent a lot of time with animals and picked up a hobby of baking in his own time. You can kind of gauge that he isn't an experienced baker. He isn't like learning new recipes. He just has prepared meat enough that he has his own business preparing like beef jerky and bacon. And it seems Cash has, pun intended, cashed in on that opportunity to also get some free labor off of a very well-intentioned older cap work. But you'll also pick up that like Gual isn't like super talkative either. Like he is kind of similar to how you are. Like if he wants to talk, I'll talk, but he's not trying to start a conversation. That's the kind of vibe you're getting from him.
Makes sense. Yeah, Bryn isn't super looking to. Bryn is looking to get to the back room and pull open this interesting couch that Toddy got him. So Bryn won't kill too much time. just checking out that the strange guy in the restaurant is a friend and to be trusted, considering that the place just burned down. He's not obviously like casing the joint to build it back up again.
You can infer that he's come over, he's dropped off almost like a shipment of some of like the meat product that he is already on call for. And that's kind of the nature of his business here, basically.
That is good to know. Bryn might dip into that when he's testing his spices. Because it's going to be, we're cooking for the party anyway. So,
I love how you just straight up have given Guo like an apron and like fully engulfed in the business of being a shop vendor these days.
Yep. Cool. I just had to go and find it. It was lost.
I love that.
I
That's funny.
missed the file name. All good. Cool. So you go back into the kitchen there, Bryn. It's a very well-equipped kitchen. What are you making?
That's good. Well, we have we know we have two things, and that's corn and pork products.
Yes.
So we're gonna grill some corn, and we're gonna grill some pork products, and then we're gonna sample the various spices. We're gonna sample the various. Actually, Brenda's gonna do the smart thing. And Brenda's going to attune to his Staff of Healing first, in case he poisons himself and has to cast Lesser Restoration on himself, because he's never had any of this stuff. He's going to open the bag and smell some stuff and smell some strange scents that he's never smelled before, and immediately realize, I don't actually know what's in this bag. Let's attune to the Staff of Healing first, just in case. But he's gonna trust that the stuff Toddy gave him is legit, and he's not gonna try and like detect poisons or anything. He just might not. It might just not be fit for his. I mean, well, he is part drow, so he's probably more fit to consume it than anyone else. But better safe than sorry. And then Bryn will maybe start by grilling. Or otherwise bringing to cooked temperature small quantities of corn and I don't know, maybe just a pork shoulder, something pretty one of the cheaper cuts of meat, and just sample the various spices as a starting point to see if any of the flavor combinations go well together.
Sure.
And eventually might start looking into if there's other ingredients that are used by the corn cob stand. Might try and get creative, but we're going to start with just let's try the 7 or 8 spices in the bag and see if any of them are obvious winners.
Cool. So let's go ahead and get 2d10, see where we're at with those.
Very good. Voila.
All right, cool. So you've got the umber flame resin, which is a sticky amber-like spice extracted from fire-resistant moss. It adds a bit of heat and a faint glow to the food. It's often used by deep-dwelling Dwergar in order to add enough flavor for them to taste it.
All right.
The other one is the whisperleaf flakes, which are dried leaves from a plant that only grows near psychic resonance pools. Eating them can cause brief telepathic flashes.
Interesting.
Slightly
Bryn will,
psychotic medicine.
Yeah, the umber flame resin it looks like that goes delicious on the corn, and you got a nice spicy corn in the cob dish. And then it looks like to clarify, are the bag of spices that Toddy gave me and the list that you sent me in the Discord chat, does the bag have all of them, and these are the ones that taste good?
Small sample of each.
Got it. And the whisperleaf flakes, just as a nice mix that with some pork seasoning. That gives quite a kick to your main course.
Cool.
Lovely. I imagine that'll take him most of the afternoon.
Awesome.
To figure that out.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. So you guys will have a nice dinner prepared. Can I get your D100, Bryn? How well did we cook? very delicious. Because we add your survival check on top of that.
Cool. Yeah, Coin. I think we've got some. Coin. I think we've got some winners. So yeah.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
delicious.
Tati can get you in touch with the. Tati can get you the. Get you in touch with the supplier. But yeah, this was a hit.
I'm impressed with you throwing everything together, because I'm gonna be real. The remaining stock right now is truly scraps.
Well, I did spend most of the afternoon figuring out what was good, and there's not that many of us. We had a couple of ears of corn that were still good, and so yeah, you are pretty much depleted, and you're gonna need to restock because this is most of the rest of the food. Well, the corn, the pork shipment just came in, so I barely touched that, but And,
if you ever break your leg out there, Bryn, you got a place here as the main steak cook.
Appreciate it. Oh, and dinner's on me. My treat. Toddy provided the spices. Bryn will reimburse the restaurant for the food that was consumed by the party.
Bryn will do that, and then Cash is gonna give everybody else in the party a bill. He doesn't say anything. He's just sort of like at the table, like, where did this come from?
Just slide it next to the plate.
37 silver for what?
37 silver to each of you is a bill.
No, the whole table.
Did we hear Bryn proclaiming that he's paying for all of us or not?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, no, because I don't think anyone was expecting to pay.
Yeah, I don't think Bryn would assume that he had to.
Yeah, Bryn just left 5 gold on the kitchen counter to cover the cost. He didn't tell anyone.
No, this is Cash like breaking the social contract and billing you for eating at his
this
restaurant.
is a little backhanded. Why are we getting charged?
Does Cash do the tip calculations on the
I'm not a monster. You're not the tip. No, for the record, Rosed, the beginning of any burgeoning business is getting all your friends to come out and buy from you. Are you not my friend? Are you not willing to put the 37 silver?
Could I just invest? Would that be fine?
Yeah, you can invest in that bill.
Could I buy shares of the corn cob stand?
What's your offer?
I don't know. Maybe I pay how much do I have to pay to be on the board?
Tell me how much you'll pay, and I'll tell you how much you get.
Well, you paid how much for this place? 10K for the building. Got a pretty good reputation.
Nothing.
Let's double that and say that your business is worth 20K. I'll pay you 100 gold for a 1% share.
Cash will pick up 9 bricks and he'll hold them out to you. This will represent your stake in my company.
I don't think I want to pay for that.
Well, you're paying for the idea, but this is a physical representation of the idea.
I was kind of expecting Coin to roll up with a paper to sign or something if I was actually going to do this, not you throwing bricks.
Oh no, Coin is skipped out on the bill. He's like, I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be back. And he's just hiding in the bathroom until someone else pays.
Where is Coin?
You hear bubbling from the bathroom. He's
Why?
hiding. I don't know. He's hiding in a bucket.
What did you go under?
Yeah, okay. Okay, well,
I was gonna say he's hiding in the toilet, but I don't think the toilet would exist.
You can tell Coin later that you declined taking money from me, and you can deal with that. And Rue's gonna sit back down.
I didn't decline it. I thought you were paying for the bricks, but that's fine. Realistically, yeah, if you want to invest in their business, you can. I don't expect any returns for a while.
Cool. All right. Well, you guys will enjoy your dinner, get your rests in. Anything else you want to do today? as the day begins to wind down.
So who has that gem that that time we're in?
Returning from
Good
the
question.
bathroom.
Do we still have it, or did it sort of disappear? Did it
The
dissolve
gem is still
when we,
in your possession.
We would have had. I mean, it
Okay.
presumably is just back in the bag of holding because I don't recall anyone specifically implying they're keeping it.
I will make an entry for it in the valuable section, and if anybody wants to put it in their own inventory, it's there.
I'd like to put it in my own inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll leave it. I will not put it in the bag of holding, and I will leave it to you to have it. But yeah, it's we've still got it.
Because well, I kind of owed Samara like a trinket from Sigeos, and well, we know how that went, so I can't really give that to her. But
In a manner of speaking,
from
that
the
kind of
house.
is a trinket from Sigeus, since you got put into it from Sigeus's lair.
I like the way you think. All right, so I'll be back, and I'm gonna head out toward Samara's.
Well, is anyone going with Saphira?
Let's do the-
Or are you guys going to let
we're
Saphira out of your
doing the-
eyesight?
We're doing the telepathic bond before we go. Not making that mistake again.
Oh, right, forgot about that.
Yeah. In fairness, I forgot about it too. When I was driving home from work and someone mentioned that we hadn't done the telepathic bond, I was thinking, oh shit, I would have forgotten to do that. And Coin had to argue that I would have remembered to do it, and I would not have. But we're doing it now.
Very well. Cool. So no one's going to go with Saphira? Awesome.
Nah.
You guys trust Saphira so implicitly that we're going to let her
What's
go
the worst
alone.
that could happen?
Right. What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we
Hey, we're
understand that you can't stop her from doing this.
That's valid.
We're
Cool.
between story arcs. We need a new plot hook, and this is the best way to get one.
No, this is our strategy. We're just farming plot hooks off Saphira.
Goodness gracious. All right. So we go to Samara's
I
club.
think that as a badge of honor.
By the way, I am supposed to say to the next people to join Samara's club in RP that you all, if you do not have inspiration, you get inspiration now, and you have each been gifted 100 gold by Samara.
Wow.
As you arrive at Samara's club, she greets you. Saphira! Darling, come in, come in.
Hey, Samara, how you been?
I've been excellent, darling. How are you? And for the record, that happened at that
Better than
bachelor party I
I
did. Go ahead.
Better than I were like a couple days or quite a week ago.
A couple
days
of
ago.
weeks,
Better than that.
actually. You're
really?
late. I was starting to worry that you weren't fine.
Well, your worry was very well founded because I were not. But I got better.
Well, here then. Have a taste of this. And she's going to offer you something black.
I'll try it.
Cool. It's sweet, a little too sweet. And then at the back end, there's a little bit of chocolatey bitterness on the back end. Do you like it?
It is sweet, but then bitter. Very, very interesting. Where'd you get this?
It came in on a ship lately. Some people decided to bring me a bit of a favor. And so I figured I'd share with one of my favorite people.
Oh, you flatter me.
I need a Constitution saving throw from Saphira, please. Cool, you're good. There's a little bit of a buzz, and you're going to feel a little relaxed, but that's about it. as the opium that has been introduced into this chocolate will ease your tensions and inhibitions a little bit.
Very relaxed. I think what you're done with the place.
Thank you. It's a thing. We're working on it. But what'd you bring me? And she goes over to the table and pulls up a chair and indicates for you to sit in the other chair.
I'll sit down and say, well, I know I was supposed to bring you something from Segaos' lair.
Yes. And I was disappointed that your friends didn't come by. I heard that you were indisposed.
Right, they were, cause, I kinda got myself trapped in the succubus lair.
Really?
Again, I got
Such
I
a
got better.
horrible problem. I can think of worse places to be.
Oh, I mean, when your soul is kind of trapped in a gem, can't really take advantage of the situation too much.
Ah, well, yes, that would be a bit of a damper on the enjoyment factor, wouldn't it? How'd you escape?
Oh, well, me friends, kinda charged right into the edge of hell and brought me back.
Do you think there's going to be consequences for them having raided this succubus den?
Oh, I never really think about that kind of thing.
I would.
Like, you know,
But then again, I have a lot more people to worry about than you do, I think.
I kind of got, what, 6, 7, 8. About a dozen, maybe, at most.
A dozen? Well, you gotta be careful. That's a lot. It's not as many as I have, but, you know, criminal underlord, etc., you understand.
You know, you got a piece of the action a little bit of everywhere.
Indeed. Speaking of action, are you fully recovered?
I mean, I'd say so. No one's stopped me from going out on my own, so, you know, I must be, like, in their eyes, so.
Well, I understand that you may not be restricted by other people, but the last I heard, your ship sank north of Segaos' lair.
Wondering what happened to it.
Well, I wasn't involved, of course, but some friends of mine saw what happened. And because I like you, I'm going to tell you what happened to your ship, the flight risk. You see, Segaos was on that island, and most of his minions were as well. But he did have some outliers in the form of dragons and drakes that roam the Australian wastelands. One of them attacked the ship and killed everyone aboard with a breath weapon. No one even had a chance to scream. My friends were on board another ship and jumped off into a dinghy before their ship was also engulfed. That's what happened to the flight risk. It went down very quickly. He managed to survive by holding on to it. Oh, yes. He's fine. He managed to hop aboard one of those World Eater ships. They treated him quite well, and they did kill the Drake. So you can be comforted that the Drake, the flight risk has been avenged.
Excellent. And also, you know, killing Segaos kind of also avenged it.
Of course! Of course, that's the best revenge. But I know you're without a ship right now, right? And
We've been scouting prospects, but yeah, not definitive yet.
what good is a pirate princess without a ship? If you wait too long, people are going to start calling you a landlubber.
I would never. I won't let that happen.
So, I wouldn't want that to happen either. After all, legends are hard to build and even harder to maintain. So when you're bored and your friends are all rested up, let them know that I know of a ship that they might be interested in. It's mostly available. It just needs a little bit of work and TLC, tender loving care, or tender loving cleansing, I should say. Just let me know.
Right? Well, is the ship like, does it need to be liberated from someone's possession, or is it just kind of sitting there?
From what I understand, and I haven't been there myself, it's just sitting there. Now, I can't just tell you where it is. That would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Of course.
So when you're ready, come to me, let me know that your team is down for the job, and I'll share the location with you. Now, of course, there is an aspect of compensation for me, you understand. I need to either have an investment up front, or I need to have shipping rights aboard your new ship.
Right, and what size of investment and what percentage of rights are we talking here?
Oh dear. Oh, I think that based off of what I know about the ship, 10% cargo hold space, just a little room in the bottom of the ship off in a corner, maybe even behind a secret door would be perfectly fine for me.
If it didn't have a secret door, then I'd be very disappointed. So, well,
I'm sure it doesn't have one now, but you can't be a smuggler without one, right?
of course, and it's the principle of the matter.
Of course! And thank goodness none of the rest of the party are here right now, because they'd be objecting to this wholeheartedly. It's great.
From a 10, start with 10, get her down to like 8. Come on.
So, a 10% section of the ship, and that's all I really need. Unless, of course, you want to buy the ship outright from me, because I'm the only one who knows where it is. And that's going to cost you just a pretty penny, to the tune of 20,000 gold. But that's just for the information about where the ship is. And if you don't take it when you're ready, I'll find someone else who will.
Actually, can't leave an opportunity like that hanging around for too long.
No, I'll give you 3 days. Fair?
Sounds very fair.
Very nice. Now, how busy are you this evening?
Oh, well, not busy at all. In fact, I only had... Oh, right. My one plan. You know how I said that me all were trapped? And I'm gonna get out the gem. How would you like a gem that once held me soul that we stole from the Sakubai elves?
Oh dear, this is so personal. I love it. I accept. This is such a thoughtful gift, Saphira. I appreciate it so much. She reaches out and her fingers will interlace with yours around the gem.
I figure, I owed you from not getting you something from the Gales, and, well, it would look good on you, too.
I think it will. We'll have to turn it into some kind of jewelry. But you said you're not busy tonight, right?
You just lead forward. And if you want.
I think that can be arranged. And we're going to fade to black on Samara and Saphira? Awesome. Cool. We don't need to know what happened there.
It's a rousing game of darts.
Rousing game of darts, probably so. And I have to be careful because Samara's getting married in 2 weeks. So I cleared this all with her, she's fine. Alright. So, you guys will wake up the next morning with no sign of Saphira, and by now the psychic link will have expired.
All right, within an hour, I would have told everyone, right, hanging out with Samara for the evening. Don't worry about me.
Cool. Alright guys, you got your long rest. If you've not hit the long rest button, now's a great time to do so. Be sure to confirm that so that you guys get your spells and your hit points back. Because teleporting is taxing work. So, with the morning, what would you guys like to do?
Morning, I'll come back to the group and report on what Samara told me.
So we got a lead for a ship?
Aye, that's what we do.
Ah, exciting. You always bring something back exciting when you go out on your own. Either you're gone, or you got something for us.
Right,
Either
this
way
was
is
a much
exciting.
better outcome.
Sorry, what?
I was saying it's a much better outcome than, the time with Savins.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on it? Do you wanna go for it, or they put us on a time limit, right? So we gotta make a decision somewhat quick.
Hey, we got 2.5 days now. So I figure if we ain't got a better lead, this is a pretty good one. Not cheap, but
So we're feeling good about our ability to defend this place while we're out exploring for the ship. Does anyone got like some memento or something to teleport back to here on call?
The corn cob back to the corn cob stand.
Yeah.
Have a brick.
That is we're not carrying around a whole brick. There's got to be something. What about the receipt from last night? The bill that Cash tried to present to the party for having dinner.
Yeah. You can get the the piece of paper with a bill written on it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bryn's gonna take that and put it on his person so he can teleport back. I think a receipt presented to screw them out of money is more indicative of the nature of the establishment than any physical item that makes it up. And so
It's honestly, yeah, it is maybe the most literal, specific thing you can get.
all right, add custom item, corn cob.
You'll notice it says like 7 of the silver is just a simulacrum fee. You don't know what that means. It's just he asks you not to ask about it.
It is part of your operating expenses. I need to make a separate. Oh, I have a pouch. I have a pouch that I have not used for anything. I will put my teleportation anchors in the pouch.
Yeah.
Oh, coin! I have an IOU for 1,700 gold from you. Can I cash in on that?
You can go into the bag of holding and see if we're good for it.
But it comes from coins specifically, and not just the not just the party budget. Unless it does come from the party budget. I've kind of forgotten.
So for context, I don't remember where exactly the 1700 came from, but we finished a job and we did the math that everybody got 1700 from that. But to simplify it, we put it all in the bag of holding, and then Coin gave out the IOUs. So to some degree, it is kind of a bit, but you are also entitled. You're entitled to pull out 1700 from the bag whenever you want. Coin
It's
himself.
more funny to have It's more funny. It's worth my character not having 1700 gold in order to keep the IOU and have that bit going. That's worth more to me as a player, is to have the bit going. So I'm not going to cash it out.
I say that partially because that's the case, but also Coin does not even have 1700 of his own money right now, so he wouldn't be good for that on his own anyways. But yeah, Cash will return to his business. Coin, ready by the door, says, "There's a ship out there for us. Then let's get it."
Do we even like know anything about this ship? Like how big it is? Like anything? Do you just like blindly trust Samara? Is that what this is? I guess figures.
Not blindly. I was looking at her the whole time.
Okay, you were influenced by her. Let's say that, influenced.
Fair. But I don't think she would offer something substandard. I mean, after all, she's got a reputation to uphold after all as well. So, you know, if some of her favorite associates are dissatisfied with her, then, you know, she knows that word would spread. So therefore, she'd only offer us something worth our time.
Okay, if the ship's a wreck, well, we're coming knocking for Samara after.
To be fair, she did say that it might need some fixing up. Oh.
Like fixing up in the figurative sense, like taking out people on the ship, or like actually the ship is broken?
No, I don't think she meant taking out people, although, you know, I wouldn't mind, but I do think she meant, like, actually repairing it. And also installing, like, a secret cargo hold, because every ship's got to have a secret cargo hold.
Wait, what's the secret cargo hold for?
What isn't it for?
I feel like you're hiding something, but I don't really care enough to ask.
Well, obviously, the secret cargo hold is for hiding something.
Well,
I just don't have
it could
anything
be for
specific I'm
hiding
trying to
our
hide.
secrets. Maybe not just your secrets,
yeah,
but it looks like it's for your secrets, so...
No,
No.
I quite literally mean, like, it's just... You have it in case you have something you need to hide. I don't have anything in particular I'm hiding right now.
Yeah, Bruce is gonna do it, like, raise an eyebrow and do an insight check.
I think I'm capable of keeping a secret.
No.
Exactly.
Ruzid is fooled by this.
Oh no, Severa is like 100% telling the truth here.
So... We're gonna say, well... Guess we got it all figured out then, huh?
Well, depending on if we figured out whether we want to pay like the 20,000 gold price or if we want to like lease out like 10% of the cargo hold.
Oh, so that's what you were hiding.
We weren't hiding it. It just didn't come up.
I just knew there was some catch. I feel like Samara definitely has a lot of catches.
10% for like, you know, moving furniture, or 10% for like a pile of bodies that she needs us to smuggle? Like, what is that? What is that 10%?
It's so uncouth to ask that kind of thing. You know,
what if it's 10? What if 10% of our cargo is frenzy? Like
it's also uncouth to carry uncouth things, you know?
Yeah.
Right, but you know, there's like can't come up with a counter to that. But it's just
You didn't even ask
with Samara.
what you wanted us to move? Feels important to
Look.
me.
Look, with Samara, you don't necessarily want to know everything. Because then, if someone asks you, then you might have to tell them. And you can
No,
tell you
actually,
don't
No,
know.
I never
really wanna
considered
know.
that. I never considered that, Saphira. You're so right.
Yeah,
Let's
but
go
if you
get our
know
drug
and you
kit.
know you don't want to carry it, then you could just not carry it.
But then we wouldn't be able to agree to the 10% thing.
Well, why don't we just buy it outright?
The
We
really
probably have the money, right?
circular,
We can do that. I don't have any objections to that.
circular
All right, I've
reasoning.
got 28 gold. I can pitch in.
49. You got 49.
I got like 6,900.
Why did nobody loot her pockets while she was out?
You got that cash and you're giving
That would
up
have been uncool
10%.
since we're so concerned about that.
Did I hear
Saphira.
that you needed some coins?
Thanks, lady.
Interesting.
We already got 2 of them.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, actually. Thanks to you, Sason. You've been quite helpful in my endeavors, and I appreciate it. That whole Skull of Drunath thing turned out quite well. Don't you
I
agree?
was kind of worried that you were going to be angry we didn't do more.
No. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I fulfilled mine. True.
Yeah, all worked out.
Well, you understand that you need a ship. You need coins. Although it appears you have 2 of them over there. That's funny.
Say, hey,
Graffinas looks over at you, coin and cash, and narrows her eyes. Have you done something with your clone?
I gave him my pants.
I'm sure you did. Well, Raffinus turns over to you, Sason. You're a little poorer than you should be. True?
Should's a strong word, but the last venture was profitable in friendship, but not in money.
Well, I have an opportunity if you choose to accept it. You know I'm good for it.
We'll hear you out, but making no promises up front.
Of course. A while back, you meddled in the affairs of, well, not you, Sason. I'm sorry, dear. But the rest of you, other than our friend Oshin, the other 5, you meddled in the affairs of some of my competitors. The 12 Spiders, do you remember them?
I remember them.
You killed a whole bunch of them and caused a significant impact to their trade in 2 various cities. They didn't like that.
Well, they can cry me a river.
Well, they probably will, especially when you hear what I'm going to ask you to do.
Okay, I'm listening.
They have a new location that, if you agree to this, I will share with you. And their new location needs to go away. It's directly impacting my plans. And I'm willing to pay you a significant amount of coinage, enough to at least cover half of your ship, maybe even more. I'm willing to pay you 14,000 gold to get rid of this location. It's just so droll. You understand?
Yeah, it sounds. The 12 spiders are pretty droll in general, so yeah.
Yes, but they are effective and they have gotten more prepared for things. So I will tell you this. The place is very largely booby-trapped. There are going to be many, many safeguards that are not in the form of guards or various enforcers. I'm sure there will be some, but the majority of the place consists of very cleverly designed and difficult to bypass challenges. But should you manage to get through it all, there is an item that I need from inside. Namely, a ledger. And you're free to...
ledger.
Oh, it details the dealings of the mayor of Sherelle. Oh, did I let that slip? The dealings of the mayor of Sherelle with the 12 spiders, and I want it. I don't mind if you look through it, as long as you leave it intact. I know you're very curious about my dealings, Sason, and suspicious. I'm being upfront and open about what I'm doing here. I want the 12 spiders out of a specific location, and this ledger will help me do that.
So you're gonna expose this guy for making dealings with them? That's your game plan?
Well, it could be more of a
Or
blackmail
are you gonna blackmail
situation.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you know how to dangle good bait in front of us in terms of people we already don't like.
I know, right? It's almost like I understand how you think. Maybe scrying upon you on occasion when you're most vulnerable and talking about mundane things like what flavor do ants add to corn?
You really have nothing better to do with your time?
I don't know what you're
Kinda
doing when I
creepy.
scry. It just so happens that you tend to do a lot of mundane things.
Life's mundane, lady. Get used to it.
It's true, coins. Which one of you's coin?
They both say me.
Oh boy.
Such a pain in the ass. But I do like you, coin. Your focus on profit is to be admired.
Thanks. They both say.
Well, we'll have to discuss, you understand. Maybe you could check back in
course.
tonight and see where we stand.
Oh dear, are you asking me on a date?
I would
Absolutely, absolutely he is.
Severe.
Very well, Sason, I accept. What do you say at Giancarlo's for some garlic bread tonight at, say, 7?
Sure, we'll all be there, and everyone.
We wouldn't want to impose or intrude, you know.
Are you
No,
really
no, you're not
Passing up on
imposing if you're
garlic bread,
invited.
though.
I'll go to the dinner if your dragon friends are there.
My dragon friends will not be there.
Okay, well this dinner officially sucks, so I'm not going.
Proves it.
No, I guarantee and promise that I will keep Sason safe, and he'll be home by 10 p.m.
No, I think you're smarter than trying to like murder Sizen while you go to dinner.
Murder! I like him! He's cute, and he's good at keeping deals.
No, I was thinking more of like the fact that you think we're useful, so why would you make enemies of us?
Precisely. I have no reason to cause you to be my enemies. You're great to work with.
Okay, I think he'll be fine.
Who
You can go
thought
on
you
your
could
date, Sizen.
manage to collect a demon skull and bring it out for someone to talk to? That was a long shot on my part, but you proved most capable, and I'm thankful. So, Sason, 7 o'clock, and you can wear the armor, but make sure it looks good. She bites her lower lip.
Always looks good. Right. Yeah. We'll be there. I'm trying to catch anybody's eye.
He's got a way with words.
She's going to step towards the door, and as she goes around the corner, she leans her head back in and waves with her little fingers. We'll see you there. And she will...
Any one of you could have stepped up and helped me there, and not one of you did.
Oh, and ruined the
Being a
show?
whip man.
I think we were very helpful.
I was very.
That's true. Sorry, Saphira, you stepped up and were unhelpful.
Hey, I stepped up too. I just wanted to see if I could get a date with the dragons, but she said no.
It's rude to talk in the middle of a stage play. I just wanted to let it, roll.
You're a real sucker for tragedies, aren't you?
They're up there.
Besides, Jason, would you really trust any of us one-on-one with her? Don't you think you should be the one dealing with someone like Raphinus?
Well, that's why it could be a group event. Also, I'd trust some of you one-on-one.
Who?
Oh.
Do we really want me to go through and list the people I find trustworthy in one-on-one setting with beautiful women?
Yes.
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, probably Bryn and Coin, if I'm being honest. I think that's it.
Okay, so you can blame them for not stepping up. The rest of us.
That's
were
true.
just-
I blame both of you.
I also think Tati and Oshin need to get more credit. Actually, I think most of the party can be trusted in a one-on-one setting. I would trust basically everyone except Saphira and maybe Coin if money is involved.
Alright, let's go in a circle. Who does everybody trust in a one-on-one setting like this?
Like, only one of us has blown up the
I
party.
trust Oshin.
A lot of conditionals.
Full faith and trust in all of you.
Coin, you literally betrayed the party for money during a fight in Knuckle Dusters.
Yeah, I think betray is a little embellishing. I don't think lives were on the line for that one.
I mean,
That's
it was
true.
a betrayal, but it's like more of like a kind of trolling sort of betrayal than an actual betrayal.
Well, something else I
Okay,
do
so
want to
that
throw out
takes
there
me out of the
before
running
meeting
for
tonight.
all trust.
It's pretty harsh.
To be fair, your trust is easily purchased. It has a numerical value attached.
Yeah,
we
but
know
like
this.
once you purchase it, it's written down, so like he usually doesn't go back once that happens.
Yeah, it's not like the IOUs are worthless all of a sudden.
You
They
just
do
laid
kind
out
of
your
feel
own
worthless,
solution.
Actually, now that I think about it.
Well, if you don't trust me, then pay me more. I don't know what to tell you.
But what if we all try to redeem our IOUs at once? Then who's gonna get paid?
You will all get paid.
Or is it, are you gonna invent and runs on the bank?
Maybe.
Listen, you'll all get paid. It's just gonna be like over a period of time, and not immediate.
So you've altered the deal.
I don't remember implying the deal was any different prior.
You made the deal sufficiently vague so that you could screw us over later.
See, now he's getting it.
Wait, maybe your deals do suck.
Oh, I love this party.
Okay, well, what good deals have you given me recently, Ruzid? Maybe your deals suck.
My deals don't suck because I don't make them. You make the deals, and like some of them are good, and some of them are just shady pieces of shit, like this stupid IOU I got that I'm probably never gonna be able to redeem.
Okay, like theoretically, how much to fly on your back for like an hour? What's the rate?
For you, 100,000 gold.
See, that deal kind of sucks to me. So to each their own.
In
Well,
Clint's
the
defense-
price is so high because I don't want you to ride on my back, ever.
That's why the deal sucks. Yeah.
In Clint's defense, I already redeemed some of mine.
Thank you. See, I reputable.
So you play favorites, got it.
Receipt. You literally never actually redeemed an IOU, and I'm getting shit for it.
Yeah, I just want to give you shit.
Like,
You got me.
this is you're giving me a raw deal right now, socially.
because it's fun for me.
Cash goes, I don't miss this part. And then he walks in. He walks in. The corn comes in.
Oh, by the way, Cash, could you do you guys have enough in the kitchen to make stuff right now? Because I heard about the sailor on the dock, and he was talking about the stuff that you've been serving, and I was just my mouth was watering. I need this. You got salt and butter and ketchup and sriracha mayo, and the corn's deep fried. Got any of that?
Cash turns around and he says, the stockers are the people who stock the product are a little hesitant with everything going on, and they're not getting returns for irrelevant reasons.
I thought you were a one-man show.
I'm a one-man show, but I got a lot of hands in a lot of cookie jars. You gotta shake a lot of hands to be a one-man show. You still need 5 instruments to be a one-man band, Well,
I kind of want to see you play 5 instruments at once.
I hope you like whistling. Whistling and foot tapping. All this to say, probably gonna be less on the corn side for a little bit, but I'll figure it out. And then he continues back into the restaurant. It appears his stock has taken a hit. But what can you do?
Well, just tell me how it goes, Tyson.
Oh, we have the goal to just we need to take Rapinus's job. I mean, it'd be fun, absolutely, but do we have options?
What if we get the ship and then use the ship to go to Rapinus's job?
I think we have the gold in the bag.
30K.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
I hate that I know she's playing us, and I know that it won't necessarily be the best outcome. But on the other hand, getting rid of the spider's stronghold, I would be pretty down for that. Any chance we can to wipe them off the map a little bit more would be better.
Why? What makes you say that you think she's playing us?
I feel like every single situation with her, she's playing with us.
Okay, but if she's playing with us and we come out positive, I mean...
Yeah, I
It
mean,
does sound like she's offering us a deal of
play away.
we get her the papers she wanted, and she gives us a buttload of money.
The only reason I consider it is because I think she's probably the lesser of the two evils here. I don't think she has noble thoughts in mind with this. I do believe it's probably going to be some form of blackmail, enriching her own group, as it were. But on the other hand, other than the one time she tried to kill us with dragons, she's been fair in dealing with us, and I haven't heard of actively evil things she does. On the other hand, she has a very good system in terms of spreading rumors about the great person she is.
I mean, yeah, it probably. I mean, if she's willing to pay 14 grand, that means the job is worth that much to her, which means between clearing out the spider nest and whatever I agree with you. I think her motives are probably nefarious. But what if we haggled with her a little bit, try to get the price up? I don't know. Paying work is paying work, and it's a decent amount of money. And
does anyone have any other thoughts for or against, or do we want to just put it to a vote?
I don't really have an alternative, to be honest.
I guess if we can afford the ship, what do we even want at this point? Some people want to be on the water again and have a ship, and I get that, but we can pay for that out of pocket. I guess.
I almost think we need like a stealth vessel. Something
the only
small.
thing we all have
something
in
fast.
common. Yeah. What kind of ship did we get offered?
Wait, there is something small and something fast. I did learn about one on the docks. There's like a sloop that we can buy, but I kind of...
Oh.
I mean, I think it's too small for me, no?
It is
Yeah,
far
there's
too
a-
small for you.
Our concept of small is maybe more of a medium in the ship world.
I mean, I guess I could like be really uncomfortable if I had to go swim alongside the ship all day. But like, I mean, I'm not a dragon right now, so I could ride the ship like this. But then like later, it might be annoying. I don't know.
We could just buy like 100 potions of diminution, and you just drink. Well, like a medical potion you have to drink before every voyage.
That seems kind of wasteful.
I mean, it depends on if we really need a small ship, but I don't think we need a small ship.
Yeah, probably not.
So then the smallest biggest ship that we can a medium ship. I'm describing a medium large ship. I just think we should get something that doesn't stand out, something that's like triple reinforced. I'm not so worried about like crashing. I am worried about we tend to go to dangerous places and we don't seem to have contingencies for our ship despite that fact.
Yeah, we can kind of just teleport now, and it feels easier to get our hands on an item from the place where we want to go, rather than spend weeks. Unless we want a safe teleport thing, and we crew a ship, and we send the ship to dock, and we teleport to the ship.
Remember when we
I,
went to the future, and Saphira had a ship in space.
Yeah, that was rad as hell.
I still have
What?
a favor to be able to go back there.
What if our
Seems so
next
impractical.
What if our next ship wasn't a ocean ship?
Well, we already had an ocean ship, we already had a sky ship, so what other ship would we have?
I know, right?
An underground ship? Love the idea. Don't know how that works, but I'm interested to find out.
Ooh, what about an underwater ship? Oh no. What about like a cloud ship?
Ooh.
Made out of clouds or a ship that goes into the clouds? Or both. A ship
Either one
made
sounds
out of
very
clouds.
good.
I've heard there used to be floating islands. We could just get a whole island up there.
That's
Don't we have an island that
Right,
we
we should-
haven't checked up on?
Yeah, we should go check that out at some point.
oh, we can't go until Jason's had his date.
It's not a date.
She explicitly explicitly asked if it were a date, and I told her yes. So yes, it's a date.
You don't get to
Wow,
choose
man.
that.
Well, you're outvoted 2-1.
Sounds like a date, man.
Remind me to never invite you guys to choose my dates in the future.
It sounds like Saphira is like the best wingman you have.
What? Apparently she's the only, well, I guess not the only. It seems like most of you are my active wingmen in this situation.
Basically, and once you know, this ain't even the first time I tried to be his wingman.
Still pissed she wouldn't bring her dragon friends.
How would you all feel if I showed up here with Rufinus after the dinner and was like, hey guys, we're dating now? What would you all do?
I would have
Happy
a lot
for ya.
of questions, but I would be interested and excited about your new changes.
That might be most.
I would
proud
wonder
you
if
have
you
ever
somehow
been.
got charmed.
Thank
Couldn't
you.
have- couldn't have
Ruzin,
been better
a point
myself.
for you.
Wait, I get points?
That's the
Winning?
correct answer. Yes, you're winning that. You and Bryn.
Let's fucking go.
I think Tati and Ruzit both had the correct answer. And you can be excited for your friend's good fortune and also quietly wonder if they've been charmed.
I don't think I'd ever been more proud of Jason if that had happened.
It would feel like he was really making progress in changing his ways.
I agree.
What's wrong with my ways? My ways are so good. Look, we're all alive. We're all more or less safe. Saphir's currently whole in spirit and mind. That's pretty big.
That's pretty
Jason,
big.
she's a beautiful woman. She hasn't stabbed you. That's like the 2 boxes ticked, man.
She
Like,
set
what-
dragons on us.
You know, one of those is negotiable.
Cool dragons, right?
Yeah, but
They
Stacey,
were really
how many
cool.
women have asked you out on a date? You should take advantage of this.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like it's more of a business lunch amongst the colleagues on opposite sides who sometimes work together.
Hey, save
That's
the
taking
romance
place in the
talk.
evening.
Save the romance talk for tomorrow, lover boy.
Damn it, Coin.
I didn't even clock
I can
that.
see Coin
That's
walk
so
in.
funny.
Is it a business deal, or you're just happy to see me?
That's so funny. I didn't even clock that when you said it. So you gonna pick out a tie?
I was thinking I'd just wear the armor and call it good, you know?
I'd
Yeah,
Ties
stick
with
the crop
armor
top.
would be pretty tacky, I think.
Keep it familiar. You're right.
I'm still technically wearing the crop top under this.
Don't mention that till
Let her
after the
know.
drinks.
You know, I feel like with the scrying she does, she probably already knows, which scares me even more.
That's probably why she asked you out.
The crop top
Yeah.
specifically, the crop top under the plate armor.
No, that's great. You don't have to worry about your secrets. You already know that those are green flags.
I think everything about him is a green flag, especially his hair.
It's hard not to be.
Pitney Bone.
I feel like it'd be a red flag to me if I know that the person who's dating me has been spying on me. I feel like that's a big red flag.
It
Depends
doesn't.
on what you're
They
into.
care.
Well, what if they just
No,
like
I
like
guess-
you that much?
Yeah, but spying without my consent, without even like, I don't know, it's just kind of creepy. No.
Spying without your knowledge either means they're really talented or you're not paying attention.
The
If you don't know,
scribe thing is
to be
literally
clear-
invisible. What do you mean you're not paying attention?
We've
Yeah,
also
let's pay
known
attention to
that
something
she's
that's goddamn
always been
invisible.
watching us
You have
and
seen
can just show up all the
scrying.
time.
Yeah, but if you
I
don't
can
know
see
she's
them 'cause I have
scrying on
true
you,
sight, but
you
not even
can't
right
be
now.
creeped out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you don't know she's scrying on you, you can't be creeped out by it.
Yeah, but she literally said. So how so we
Yeah, but you
do
don't know when
So
she's
this is
doing it.
this is not a useful hypothetical.
Oh, I also think I'm being scryed on by that pirate ship.
Bridget, if it makes you feel better, she's crying on
Wait,
like
which-
everybody.
Which pirate ship are you getting scrying on?
It
She-
does
she
sound
loves
like
the
she doesn't.
solid-
Oh, the ship I stole the hat from?
Oh,
The ghost pirate ship? I think they
still wear that
still might be
hat?
scrying on this. Oh yeah, I wear it all the time. Hey, it's completely waterproof. It's great.
It must be real humid underneath it.
I'm saying
Yeah,
you,
like you gotta wipe out the inside sometimes. It's not great.
Ruzid, if you only scry one person all the time, that's stalking. But if you scry everybody all the time, that's just people watching.
That's not going outside
Okay.
enough.
But if you
feel like
scry
that's
everybody and then ask one person out on a date, what's that?
Standard.
That's normal.
I think that gets you on a, I think that gets you on a red
I have a question about all of your love lives.
I think your god is providing you a
Right.
boon. And you're
Is someone,
turning
like,
it
into
around.
getting spied on over here? Like, getting that vibe.
That
If somebody
speaks
told
highly of
me-
you.
If somebody told me their god had told them that they need to go on a date with me, that pickup line might work on me. Actually, never mind. I know.
If,
I
if
think
somebody told
Sazin,
me they scried on me and saw everything I do and still wanted to go out, I'd marry
That's-
them.
Wow.
You did.
Sazin is literally a freaking. He's literally a freaking paladin. If anyone in the world is into being watched at all times, it's him.
That's true.
That does track.
Actually,
You know, you-
I think that going out with her being painful for you means you should be more into it.
How did this turn to Sazin Dating 101? What's going on here? Is this an intervention?
I like that Sazin doesn't have a logical counterpoint, implying that these are all pretty valid, actually.
No, it's a pretty good point. he's mulling it over.
Like, I hate that I kind of don't disagree with my.
Plus, it does
Yeah.
take the
Fine, I'll watch the armor before I go tonight, okay?
Progress.
It is taking pain from other
Good
people
first
because if you didn't go out with her, one of us would have to. So you're taking
Yeah,
one
you
for the
sound
team.
real disappointed about that.
Well, the chances of me thinking you're charmed are going down. If you come back saying that you love her.
To be clear, okay. I'm gonna put it on the record right now. If I come back and say that we're dating or that I love her, I am charmed, and please start taking charmed, steps.
That's the kind
if
of
you come-
statement you always regret later when you want to marry somebody. Like, that's the kind of thing we're all going to bring it up at your bachelor's party.
Well, but
I have never currently
casually-
regretted that statement.
Being casually charmed by a date is different from being magically charmed. If you can like I like my party members. If one of you cast a dispel charm on me right now, it wouldn't stop me from enjoying your company. I think Saison has a point and like Saison, you can no show if you want. I'm happy to just send
That's not cool at all.
send a
Don't tell
sending
him
spell
that.
and just say
No,
just so you know, Saison's not actually going on the date, right? That was Saphira Valen told him to do it, and he doesn't want to, so he's not going. And sorry for the inconvenience. I can put that in 25 words or less, no problem.
I appreciate that, but to be fair, I do agree that's still a dick move, and she knows it's not a
No,
date.
it's not.
I mean, this
You
is
should
still a
never
business
go on
deal.
a date. Saison, my entire character development is people flirting with me, and I don't want them to. This is for the last 3 years. Prince Flower has been flirted with and hit on by every NPC in Toivoan. He's got your back if you don't want to go on a date with this person.
Yeah, why don't we set it up with someone, guys?
It's arguably more of a dick move to go out.
All
that says to Susan is, use your target.
of water on fire.
What if you both go?
Okay, wait, let's put it to the vote. Are we planning on accepting this or not? I'm not just going for dinner.
You want us to watch you on the date? I mean, if you're into that.
I think we should. I think we can be interested, but I think we should bargain because I think we want more than just cash at this point. Because the only thing that people in the party really want is a boat, and we can afford that out of pocket if we take up Samara's offer. So
I will say, there's another thing I still want from her. I want to know. Okay, I knew someone was gonna. Was that coin or cash? Which one of you? Look at me.
Coin runs inside.
I vote that we send Bryn and Saison on the date.
I ain't opposed to that. I'm sure she'd enjoy that. But,
2-for-1 deal.
But actually, I were thinking, perhaps we can get Tard to get us a lead on Pitney Bones.
That's not bad. The other thing I was gonna say is I'm still curious about the phylactery. Who are we carrying around? This has been in my backpack for a hot minute, and I still don't know who they are.
Could open the lid and ask.
I don't think it works like that, and in case it does, I'm worried.
I'm not suggesting asking the contents. Usually they make a mark on that kind of thing, yeah?
Well, we've checked it out. We just have it's someone's soul. And Rafinus, remember when she sicked the whole dragons on us? That's because she wanted this, and also because Saphira's family members wanted this. They were holding this, and she stole it from them at some point.
I'm excellent at asking souls. Usually after I watch them die, though.
Maybe you can bargain with her for partial payment and information on the phylactery.
I'm interested in that. Okay, so our goals, let's say we agree to this. Our goals to get out of it are not necessarily in order. The money, information on the phylactery, and a lead on Pygmy Bones.
And for a second date.
Alright, a second date for Rashid.
I haven't had a first one with her.
Well, I got you the second one. The first is on you.
Oh, and the date for Rosette with her dragon friend.
Okay,
Make it like a double date.
I'm gonna put the dates lower on the list. You understand?
Of course, she'll be so won over by her natural charm that she'll be begging for more dates.
Thanks for looking out for me, Saphira.
You all enjoy this too much.
Would you have it any other way?
It's part of your charm, this whole group, damn it.
Could be worse. One of our last party members married a Fey Lord.
Oof. Never
I
married
mean, it seemed
Faye.
to be working out great for them, no?
I mean, she seems happy. It's hard to tell though, because he controls time. So
He also like throws crazy parties that like, I don't know. Whenever we went to them, it's just kind of, yeah, I don't know.
There's one crazy party.
it would be worse.
There's so many crazy things at that party. Like I can't remember, but it was crazy. It was a crazy party.
Yeah, that's the weird part about it, right? It's like something happened. It was like had these properties, but you don't know what actually happened.
Either way,
Hard to think of like a single particular moment, but I seem to remember like a lot of moments.
I remember like there was a great second wind, and then there was like a great like 50-second wind. It was a long party.
Wait, 50-second win. Damn.
Yeah. That's all I remembered, the specific number of wind. But it was
Seems like it's pretty windy.
Depends on what you were drinking.
So when's the date?
7, we have some time.
Tonight?
Well, yeah. You were here.
Why are we standing around? I know, but I was kind of like basking in the rapport. So like, what preparations are we doing?
Well, I decided I was gonna wash my armor. You guys kind of bullied me into that.
Well, let's start shoveling water. I'll get my bucket.
I have create water. Let's do it.
You've got create water, and this defeats Coin's desire to shovel water.
No, it works together.
No,
You create
no.
it, and then we throw it in the bucket.
It
Okay.
was pretty much the first spell I picked up was 4 coin.
Awesome. Cool. So, you guys create a lot of water. Congratulations.
I fill some buckets. Let's get this armor done.
Coin is like holding one and bobbing back and forth as if he's about to splash Sazin. Just tell me when you're ready.
Is the plan here for me to stand here in full armor and you just to throw buckets of water at me? Because you seem very excited about that.
Just give me the word go.
It's like a advanced coin trick.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'd just take it off somewhere private, go over it piece by piece with a slightly damp cloth,
Coin
totally dry it off,
Coin
get some...
throws it at you, hearing the word go, is going to...
Yeah.
The fun part is,
Well,
every single drop hits Sason, not the floor.
There's also like 10...
Is this a ranged weapon attack?
Yep.
If a bat is a missile, then water is a attack.
Sason,
I'm
you are
gonna
soaked.
I'll stand behind Coin, and instead of using prestidigitation to clean you, I'm gonna
Yeah.
shower of sparks to make it look cleaner as Coin goes by.
It's working.
This is exactly how I thought my first date would go, if I'm being honest.
Sazin, there's
Wait,
now
your
like...
first date ever, or your first date with her?
I haven't really had time for dating. I've mostly been doing other things.
Aren't you like 100?
I've been doing other things.
That's kind of depressing.
Thanks, Ruzin. I
He's a
appreciate
man of
it.
faith. He's a man of faith.
My boots are like squelching right now.
There's also like 11 copper stuck to your plate that were at the bottom of his bucket.
Love leftover grung juice. It's great.
Good luck.
Yeah. So
You ready for the second? He picks up another bucket.
at this point, it's not like I'm gonna get any wetter. Please, go ahead.
he circles behind you and hits the other side of you.
Great. Truly, I've never felt more refreshed.
Just keep in mind, this is how coin gets clean too. I'm gonna fill
Yeah.
some more buckets. so that I can.
It's coin.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I could just go take a bath or something. That's also
I'm
on the
pretty
table.
sure Cash's coin and Cash's corn cob and cobblers is about to also just have a water fight in front of it.
Chachi,
Car wash.
do you throw water at coin right now?
Of course I do.
Of course. However, he's within 10 feet of Sason, so it all hits Sason.
I can't actually. I can't lift a bucket, but I can do that water squirty thing with your hands.
Yeah.
But it just arcs halfway through the air and hits Sason.
Water hitting on Sason. Sason, you are soaked once again.
So the plan's to stand here for the next few hours and just throw some buckets of water. I take it.
You know how like in
Maybe
the
I should have
old
gone with the
west,
tie.
you know how in the old west people would like spit into like a can.
The
Just, like,
spittoon, yes.
Yeah, Coin's gonna do a spittoon, and it's gonna redirect.
Yeah.
Bing!
I wanted to know. I wanted to know.
You ever heard?
All
of
right, in that case, I'll take another bucket.
You look great.
Spit shine. Good.
Bucket number 3 coming up.
Right, so I'm gonna, if we're not doing anything, go back to my room and bleed my armor and dry everything.
Okay.
I don't know, see you guys before this, I guess? I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm just really wet and
mentally prepped.
confused.
And he's
I'm
not
already
even on the
mentally
date
defeated.
yet. Wow.
I will repurpose some water to clean ashes out of the windows.
Okay.
Bryn will use shape water to pull the water out of Sason's armor and just like throw it out, water the plants or something. And then Bryn will reestablish
So
the telepathic
responsible.
bond because, well, Bryn feels bad that Sason ended up in this situation because he clearly didn't want to. And also the person that this is happening with is inherently untrustworthy. And so if the negotiations go bad, you can have the telepathic bond for
How's
2
she
hours just in
untrustworthy?
case you need to.
She has never betrayed your trust, not once. You just don't like her.
She was never granted our trust, is what happened.
It's true.
She knows exactly what she's doing, and we know that she knows that, and she knows that she's not telling us everything.
That's valid.
And we know she knows that we know.
That
Exactly.
she knows.
Which is why I'm now here, soaking wet, getting ready for a date.
Well, you're slightly more dry now.
And the plants are watered
That's true.
because
Thank you,
water
Bryn.
conservation is a thing. Yay, Bryn, being the responsible member of the party, watering the plants with the
Yay.
refuse water.
Yeah, getting them
Well, I
with
just
the
didn't want to
hay
jump on
runoff.
Lauren Coin's restaurant.
Yeah.
That
It's-
ivy growing on the side of the building, however, is a parasite, and you're not helping.
I was gonna say you're mostly just getting like moss wall. The plants have been crushed, man. But it's a nice effort.
So do we ever discuss, why is there a bagel over the door?
It's a coin. Come on, I gotta make it over again. Okay, so I carved that out of my free time. Come on.
I think when they destroyed the place, they put a bagel up there instead. Or,
I didn't get to the detailing, okay? Things happened. Cash is gonna spit out, as some of you may recall, like, Coin had a lucky coin, the jade coin. He's gonna flash his, along with a couple of his other, like, kind of trinkety coins, that just happen to have sort of a hole in the middle.
Okay.
Sort of like the,
Yeah. The Asian
But
coins,
it
yeah.
does look like a bagel. The one above the door, the wooden carving that Cash has put up, looks vaguely like a bagel.
Okay.
I think the hole should be, like, rectangular?
It's like, I guess I gotta flatten it too. It's a little donutty.
How much more time and effort is required to make this place not look like it got blasted to shit?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Right.
well, it's replacing appliances. I'm gonna leave some of the rubble, but I want to kind of like get some of it into like a little statue, maybe. It's gonna take some time.
What kind of statue are you going to get made?
Jin-chan, with golden money toad.
Okay.
You ever see that? Like,
Yep.
you ever see like the little good luck statue of a frog with a coin in its mouth?
I know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, one, that's what coin is based off of, but two, that's what he would make. He would make a little frog statue.
Okay. Cool.
I have cobbler's tools. I think I can assist.
You have shoemaking tools.
Yep, that's what I have.
Okay.
I also have carpenter's tools. I have. Oh, I can. Ooh, we can make some explosives. I've got some alchemist supplies.
No, we've had enough of that. Thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ouch.
You're right.
I am. No, I fell off the chair. I
I've done that too many times. That's why I laugh.
Yeah, we're in town. I can get some more tools.
Okay.
Let's make some statues.
Cool. So while they're starting to fix up the place, is everyone participating in the cleanup and preparing Seisun for a date, or is someone doing something else today? Cool. That's what we're doing today.
I can't possibly see what's more important than,
That sounds
repairing
like an
corn cob
all-day
standing
activity.
thing.
So
Yeah.
Understood.
This is 20th level stuff, guys.
People are like, no one runs to E&D at 20th level. Guess what? This is what we do at 20th level. We set up the next adventure.
This
Not that
corn
dissimilar
cob
from level
stand.
1.
We have been invested in this corn cob stand since episode 1,
Yep.
session 1.
Yep.
We're not giving this up.
Nope.
It's an important corn dog.
We're not
stand.
letting it down.
Oh.
100% true. It's been on our mind, but it's also funny that we're in front of it and we're immediately like, we have not planned for this. Like, we're kind of just winging it. On brand.
Cool. So,
Spent 5 years building it, and it looks like a
A
blasted.
pile of bricks.
We haven't exactly figured out what's being sold here or who makes it.
You gotta sell 10 things, and whatever sells the best, you just pivot, and that's your whole business.
all right. So the day will pass by as you guys montage a cleanup crew inside of Coin's corn cob, Cash's corn cob, cobbler's wanted stand.
WIP.
WIP, okay.
It's just gonna amend WIP onto
Sure.
the.
Seisun, are there any last minute preparations you would make before your first date ever?
I feel like he would begrudgingly try to make his hair not messy and, yeah, I don't know, probably take off the crop top and put on like a real shirt under his armor.
Okay.
But he's still wearing the armor, damn it.
Is Seisun, and I'm not going to declare this, is Seisun nervous about going on his first date ever?
He knows perfectly well this is simply a joke, and yet he's still a little bit nervous.
Okay. Cool. Because it is his first date ever, and this is going to set that expectation, right?
He knows it's just a business transaction here.
Sure. Cool. So, you ready to head to Giancarlo's?
Yeah.
Do anything
he's
I
gonna make
wouldn't do,
he has
Jason.
all- Is there anything you wouldn't do in this situation?
Aye, so don't do it.
Sarah wouldn't
it
check it
worries.
out.
I feel like you had a long gap there where you were thinking about what you wouldn't do, and I'm scared now, so I'm just gonna go.
All right. So, as you arrive at Giancarlo's, she is waiting at a table for you. Rafinas looks up at you and waves kindly, and there's already garlic bread in a little basket on the table. I got here a little early to ensure that the food was ready. We have appetizers on the way.
I
So,
appreciate it. Are you actually even here to eat it? I feel like most of the time you just kind of project yourself.
oh, I'm here. So, this is nice. I understand that you're friends with the proprietor.
To be entirely honest, it's probably more of the others who are friends. I've had some good interactions, but never got the chance to really adventure with them.
Well, they say that the garlic bread is to die for, and she's going to take some of the garlic bread and break off half of it, handing you half, and then taking a bite of her half.
Appreciate it. I'll, have a little bite. I feel like I'm not particularly hungry, but it'd be rude not to.
Well, so, what did you decide as a group?
We're potentially interested in lending you a hand here, but we want to talk a little bit about the price of our assistance.
Of course, I wouldn't be surprised. So, what exactly did you want from one of the most famous bards in all of Toivoa? After all, remember, I'm being seen here in this quiet cafe with you right now. I've got a lot of fans.
I mean, to be fair, I think you and I both know fame's not really the biggest thing on my mind.
No. But that's what makes you so cute. Your humility.
I honestly wonder in some ways if you actually get the chance to go out much. I feel like you're too busy and running around, so maybe this is actually a good thing for you.
It is. It's nice to get to sit down with an acquaintance and spend a bit of me time.
And hey, some good garlic bread.
Indeed. I wonder what he puts in it to make it so scrumptious.
I could probably always ask. Don't know if he'd actually tell you seriously, but...
I have asked, and he won't tell me. He says that it's a secret.
Oh, and you can't get that secret out. Come on.
I kind of like the secret. Sometimes not knowing is important. Don't you agree?
Sometimes information is really valuable. So, in terms
But I'm
of the
not going
cost,
to open a garlic bread stand, and I'm not going to cook for myself at home. No, I think we'll let Giancarlo keep his little secret and just enjoy the fact that sometimes, Sason, ignorance is bliss.
you say that as someone who holds most of the cards in most situations.
Oh, I don't want to play if I'm not going to win. So, speaking of playing, you wanted to negotiate the terms of the deal. Like we
Well,
did last time?
As we did, and as worked out for both parties then.
Of course.
We're interested in the money, of course. That could be useful in terms of funding our next ventures. But we're also interested in information, specifically two pieces. One, we're still somewhat interested in this phylactery we're carrying around and just who it belongs to, why it's so important, you know.
I can answer that. I found out.
Well, that's something we'd potentially be interested. The other thing is, we'd love some information on, do you know the person known as Pygmy Bones?
I'm familiar with the name. I'm thankful that I haven't had an interaction with it.
Well, we're interested in its location, or at least their ongoings, what's going on with them, where we can find them. They seem to have, especially with the others in the group, have some bad blood between them, and that keeps on ramping up, and at a certain point it's going to become us or them.
Well, I don't know the exact location of your quarry, but I know of someone who might. So that is information that might help you. Now, that information is very expensive and would require a bit of extra from you in order to get that from me. Because
Well,
I know that this is very valuable to you, and my contact, well, they are very important to me.
well, we do have another thing to offer. We still do have the skull of Drunath. And it's been
Yes.
some time, hasn't been used. I would be willing to allow you another session of questions with it, provided you're okay with having the same stipulations as last time. I'll listen in, and I'll swear once again not to tell anyone in the group what I heard.
Ooh. I would much rather take possession of the skull, you understand.
That seems like a pretty heavy cost there. That's a lot of information to be trading away. I know how much this has.
If I could guarantee that my contact had the precise location that you're looking for, this individual, this distasteful party, if I could guarantee that my contact had that information, would that be worth the skull?
That's still a lot of information in terms of, the location of one party, no matter how powerful, is a lot to trade for a skull, which has information on, certain enemies of yours, plus who knows what else it knows. I feel like we might be willing to give it up, but maybe we'd have to at least increase the monetary aspect of this.
I'm open to that. So you want their location, and you're also wanting... What else was it again? Sorry, I was...
Information?
Oh, the information, yes, about the phylactery.
Yes.
And... I'm not getting anything else, am I? You haven't offered
It
anything
seems
else
like
to
you're getting
me.
a lot.
All I want is a ledger. For these extra pieces, I will agree to your terms, and I will increase the coinage to 20,000 gold pieces. But I do require that the skull be given to me in addition to the ledger.
Really should have talked with the party about this, huh?
He thinks to himself.
Telepathic bond is up.
Yep.
If you want to.
Oh, is telepathic bond up?
It is. He said so. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He would have.
All right. In that case, just give me one moment to confer with the group to confirm that.
Oh,
They're willing.
you
to take these
have
terms.
a telepathic bond going. Of course, I won't listen in.
All right, I'll relay real quick to everyone. What do we think about the deal? 20,000 gold, info where we can hopefully find pygmy bones, phylactery info, and we give the skull over completely, and we get the ledger for her.
It depends. How's your date?
Yeah,
going?
remind me.
How's your date going? As the pasta is being delivered to the table, it's fettuccine alfredo with grilled chicken. There's a side of broccoli and a glass of wine and a glass of water.
I'll just move the chicken over to the side for my bowl, but
She
It
raises an
sounds like
eyebrow
a
at
pretty
that.
good. It sounds like it's actually going pretty well. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. I think that what's only downside? Do we know what's so bad about giving her the skull of Drunath?
it just has a lot of information in it. We know that, but we also never questioned it ourselves. But it was the thing that originally had all the information on the succubi. And if it has the information about that, who knows what else it has?
I mean, yeah, it's like I get it, but I think this is a good deal. I think this is a very good deal for us.
I
Anyone
actually
else?
agree, too.
Take
Yeah.
the deal.
All right.
deal.
Last call. Nobody vetoing.
I mean, unless she does what I
Veto.
almost said the forbidden words. What can she do with the skull? She's already cast Speak with Dead on it. So
Which
You
forbidden
can
words?
unless she wants to.
speak. You can cast it again after 10 days, so she can just speak to it anytime she wants.
I thought it was never to. I must have. Oh no, that's from Baldur's Gate where it says
Yeah.
after that the corpse will never speak again. All right, that's okay. I mean, fine. She can ask it questions. The corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. Yeah,
I think Eric generally
Honestly, I'm
doesn't
kinda
really do
fine.
give truthful answers, but I could be wrong on that. But
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
one's against
kind
it.
of fine with her having infinite speak with deads. If she wanted to do something disgusting like resurrect him from the skull, like she could just forcibly take the skull from us. She's sneaky enough and has
keep in mind
perfect information.
She's tried to take things from us before, and it didn't quite work out. But
Yeah,
I do think
Yeah,
it's a good
like,
deal. I think she's gonna
I'm
get.
fine
Honestly, I
with
think
her.
she gets more out of this than we do. But quite frankly, we're not using the skull. It's another thing that we're just kind of holding on to, and we don't know how to use it properly. So it might be worth it. All right, we're willing to accept the deal on the condition that you also introduce Ruzit to your dragon friends.
I think that he will be introduced at some point in the future. But they're in a monogamous relationship and not likely to get involved with a kobold.
I don't think that's necessarily an issue. I think you might just also want more dragon friends.
I'm amenable to that if they are.
Yeah, I can't speak for others. I completely understand.
Very well. I think that's a deal. So,
Agreed.
shall we shake on it, or should we be a bit more, and she leans forward, intimate about our deal making? She flutters her
it's only-
eyelids at you.
It's only our second deal at this point. Yeah, I feel like we should just shake on it.
Very well, Sason. You're a little bit of a tease, but I do think that you're quite the negotiator. I like doing deals with you.
Zafira, no. Well, I always worry about doing deals with you, to be perfectly honest, but
That's
I can agree
understandable.
they've worked out for both of us each time.
You think I've got some sort of alternative plan going on? I do.
There's no world in which you wouldn't.
Of course not.
Quite frankly, I'd think less of you if you didn't have that going on.
Thank you. That's one of the nicest compliments anyone's ever given me. Ah, well,
I, quite frankly, think you need more friends then.
and I think that you're one of the most handsome men in Toivoa and the most intelligent. I always enjoy our battle of wits.
I sure would like to win one someday.
Oh, I much prefer a stalemate. Being able to find someone on equal footing is more interesting than being dominant. There's so many people in this town that are just droll. Have you met the captain of the guard, that Ronaldus Basil?
Unfortunately, really not the biggest fan. It's just, ugh.
If I was interested in feeling intellectually superior, he would be sitting across from me rather than you.
What? If you don't mind me asking, what do you get out of all this? What is? Do you have some dream, some goal you're even chasing, or maybe you can't even share that? But I feel like you've your hand in so many pots. You're working on so many things. There's got to be something in it for you. Or is it just the joy of being a part and knowing everything?
Oh, Oh, I do have a very specific motivation. Most people believe it's just for fame or for power. Such droll goals. Mine's more ephemeral and yet more lasting at the same time. I believe you would refer to as meta. Sason, if you want to know what I desire, I'll tell you, but only if you answer the question first and do so honestly. What do you desire?
All I ever wanted was to make sure that I wanted to make sure I could stop as many tragedies as I could so that no other people had to go through the same things I did when I was younger. But that's changed a little bit now, where now I think I have a real chance at bringing back the people I lost. And so I'd say that's my goal. If that works, I don't know what comes after that.
He nods. That's very noble of you. She leans forward to you, and she's going to get right up next to you. And for a second, you think she's going to kiss you, but then her head slides to the side so she can whisper into your ear as she leans over the table. And I'm going to send you this message privately.
Suckers.
Unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
What are you doing to the telepathic bond right now?
Hanging up for a second, disconnected, beep, beep, beep.
And then she sits back. I trust you, Sason. I know that with that telepathic bond, you could share my secret with your friends at any point. I'm not telling you not to, but I did tell you that to you in confidence. So, I leave it up to you.
I see no reason to share it. I appreciate you sharing it with me.
That's my goal. My goal is simply in search of that. I don't want the opposite of that.
Well, I'd say you're doing a great job so far, and well,
the opposite
at
of
least
that
from
is
my
my
perspective.
greatest fear, Sason. It's what drives me. And it will continue to drive me.
I hope it drives you to places you can also find happiness in the moment. Because I fear it could be a reckless hand at the wheel.
True. But the reward is worth it if I can achieve it. A pleasure of a date, Sason. This was very delightful of a conversation. I've already prepaid for the bill. It's on me. You'll have to excuse me, though. I do have places to be and people to talk to in the morning, and I don't think you would accept my invitation to my hotel room. So I'm simply going to give you this kiss, and she's going to lean in and kiss you on the cheek. This was a very pleasant date. Thank you. And I look forward to doing business with you.
I actually really had a pleasant time. Thank you for the lovely conversation, and I'm sure this deal will work out for both of us. And just kind of absent-mindedly say, we'll have to do this again sometime.
Of course. I look forward to our next date.
Oh, right. Yes.
Good night,
but I'm
Cecil.
sure you're busy. So, yes.
She turns and with swaying hips is going to sashay away into the distance. You can watch her go. She doesn't turn away sharply or anything. She just goes until someone crosses the path between you and her, at which time you lose sight of her for just an instant. She disappears, leaving you alone at Giancarlo's with a basket of garlic bread, some grilled chicken on the side of your plate, and a half bowl of fettuccine alfredo that is some of the best you've ever had.
Classic night out. Yeah, I guess I'll pack everything else up, get some to-go boxes and bring it back, so if anyone else wants any leftover garlic bread or the chicken, they can have that.
Very well. And I think that is a perfect spot as Sason stands up from his table at Giancarlo's to head back to the party that we end for tonight. And we can come back next week to figure out what the party has planned. You guys can discuss this during the session, or during the week, I apologize, and figure out how you guys want to proceed.
I think we get all the spicy details on the date.
You'll get the spicy details on the date next week and figure out her final instructions as where you're supposed to go, etc. next time on the Toivoan Trainwreck. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. If you know someone who wants to play any geomeric games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list or getting into a one-shot. We've got a ton of fun things coming up. Watch the Discord channels. We've got some really neat things coming up in the next couple of days that I'm excited to share with you guys that we've been working on for several months, and we're looking forward to it.
Hey, cool.
Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, and we'll be back on Friday evening with the Friday Night Lights as they have a lot of answers and now need to decide what they're going to do in order to save Tyro's life from the House of Flowers.